Always gotta have the matching one that matches the shirt. I've peeped that on the on the all docked up.
This is a Bow Wow do rag at that. Right, I supported Ohio niggas. See.
I feel it. Let me share this on Twitter real quick.
You want to know how I know I'm old? I don't have nothing like connected like across devices and shit. Every time I go to get on my computer, I'm like, what the fuck is my Twitter password? Never mind. I don't remember it.
I literally just did the same thing.
I should probably like update all of that shit so I could be ready.
Hey, somebody's up in here. You know, say what's up in the comments. Welcome. We appreciate y'all.
What's the name?
I don't know. I only know it'll show like an eye at the top of how many viewers are watching.
Oh, okay. No time.
But you don't know unless you don't know who it is unless they comment.
Yeah. No time.
So I'm gonna wait till we get maybe a few more people up in here, and then we'll go ahead and get started. 100th episode. What? This is not the 100th episode. It already dropped, but
we dropped it today though. Yeah.
Congratulations,
my
yes, thank you.
Yeah, that's big.
It's crazy because
and that's 100 straight weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, look, let me tell you, don't stop, because I remember making that comment back in the day when we was hot. I always bring up the Memphis Bleak shit. When we was close to being famous, I remember saying, like, nigga, we the only niggas been on fucking air every week for 2 years straight. Then my whole life changed. Don't fucking stop. Do not stop, yo.
See, for me, and I've had a lot of life challenges that if I had a different type of show, I probably would have took a week off here and there. But because my show is about my life and how I'm trying to grow, it's really easy to just talk about whatever I'm going through. And so that's the nice advantage that I have, because I know if I had like a different type of platform, it might be different. I don't know though. I might be like how I am. I'll probably be like, hey, this is a bonus episode. I'm going through some things. Like you either get this or you's gonna get nothing. But it y'all almost, man. When I was sick them 2 weeks, had I not, by the grace of God, recorded just before, like I recorded the day before I couldn't get out of bed, like when I got that sick, if it hadn't have been for that, y'all would have missed a week, because I was in the bed for like a week straight. But by the grace of God, you know, God is a way maker. Yes, he is.
For sure. I went through the same thing. I had COVID.
See, I'll never know, because I'm the type of person that unless I'm like literally dying, I don't go to the doctor, and I work from home. I don't go a ton of places anyway, so I just kind of stayed in the room. And once I felt better, I still waited like another week before I really went anywhere. And so I just kind of made them precautions, and kind of did it like that. So we'll go ahead and get started. I see some more people in here. Welcome. We appreciate y'all coming through. This is going to be such a dope conversation. It's a celebration though. I guess I should introduce myself, because some of y'all watching are here for the fellas. You don't know who the hell I am. So I am Tamara, host Tamara to the Break It Down podcast.
Everybody know who Tamara is.
No, no, everybody just not know who I am.
I told you my homegirl was like Tam 2.0. She refused to say it.
That's hilarious.
She don't like the other Tam.
But if the other Tam is not 41 and over, I'm the original, because I was here first.
Yeah, true. The other Tam is young.
So she's 2.0 out here messing up my name. You know what I'm saying? But my 100th episode dropped today. So I've done 100 straight weeks of podcasting. And to celebrate, my favorite thing, well, one of my favorite things to do, my favorite thing to do is laugh. But that aside, I don't beef with people. I like to encourage, inspire, all that good stuff, except your food choices. That is the only thing in life that I really will beef with my mama, my kids, whoever, if y'all eat stuff that's, unacceptable. And so I'm going to let my guests introduce themselves before we get all up into, you know what I'm saying, tonight's event. Whoever wants to go first.
We're gonna let Mike go first.
All right, I'll go first. So look, it's OTR Mike, 1/4 of Off the Record podcast. Tamara been on us. We ain't dropped the episode since, what was it? August.
I was gonna ask about that. I was,
Yeah.
this was the perfect time to hop on your neck about that.
She keep us in line about that. But yeah, we in the lab, we working, we busy. That's why I keep looking behind my back. I'm not paranoid. I got a little one behind here. So if y'all see me look back, I ain't ducking nobody. I'm protecting my neck from that one.
Right.
But I'm happy to be here with all these dope content creators. I got thrown in the mix of this conversation. Just from,
that's the lie you gonna tell. That's the lie you're gonna go on.
I was just bringing peace. I was just bringing peace.
Don't play with me.
I just brought a little peace, man. But I'm here. I'm happy to be here. So yeah, let's get it.
All right. Next.
Go ahead,
Scootz. Go. Okay, yeah, man. My name's Scootz Bronsen. 1/2 of the Viewers Anonymous podcast, 1/5 of the 4-3 podcast. I'm here to cause chaos because I keep hearing about candy corn. I'm totally against that. So, see, that's what I'm talking about. Can't have that.
All right.
Yo, my name is Penrose and I. I'm 1/3 of All Doctor. I'm 1/2 Protest and Riot, 100% of Penrose versus anybody. If you don't know me, it's probably not your fault. You probably just got some fucked up ass old heads, but we can fix that today. Anyhow, Tam's mom and her daughters, they fuck with candy corn, Triple C's gang.
But
shit.
you know what? But you know what? But you know what's crazy? And I told my mom, because you know how parents don't be wanting you to put everything out there. But I told her I was gonna put this on here. So I was sitting here and she came out here and she's like, you know what? I wrote it down. She said, make sure I quote her right. She told me don't be lying on the internet. So she came out here and she was like, you know what? Ever since you asked me that one time, I think it was like a month ago, if I eat candy corn, I really been just feeling like I don't need to eat that. So, and I was like, you know what, Mom? I wish I had applause to put on this thing right now, but I just really felt like God is a redeemer, and sometimes people make poor choices, you feel me? And nobody is too far gone to where they can't be
changing lives. Changing lives.
You know what I'm saying? I gotta switch me and Scootz sides so y'all can see my name. You feel me?
There you go.
I usually like to be over here where it says I'm hosting it, but it is what it is. I'm the only female, so y'all know I'm Tamara. But yeah, so this episode came about because the CCCMBD at the bottom of my screen, I am the leader, the founder of this army. I don't want to say gang, army of soldiers we don't eat candy corn. And how this came about is, so then Penrose, he is the founder, the leader of the other army, Candy Corn Coalition. So my hashtag is Candy Corn Coalition must be destroyed. You feel me? So, and I was looking for the episode because Penrose was actually on the show last year, September. So that's the Candy Corn Conversations episode. Some point before that, I found out that my homie just he out here eating candy corn, and so we've been beefing about this for over a year. Actually, yeah. And
we reserved the battle for the month of October, but niggas way before last October.
So then, and I think what really made it just stick deep into my heart that I have to just by any means necessary. Go after your team is when you made them candy corn wings and ate it on the timeline. And I'm like, the violation, like what is happening?
You violated bratwurst too, B.
Yeah, he's been really wilding this year. He made a steak.
I made a candy corn steak this year. I did candy corn bratwurst. Nothing compares to them wings last year. I ain't gonna lie. Maybe it's just the consistency of chicken and the way that it takes on the sauce. But that buffalo, it's a buffalo candy corn sauce. It's not just straight sweet candy. Like, that would be disgusting. You know what I'm saying?
It's just candy corn, period. You can't add nothing else to it, man. It's disgusting.
The gang's all here, homie.
But yeah, unfortunately, my daughters do eat it. And however, my daughter did say, because whenever I post anybody on my Instagram, she gets to click in on the tag and going all, you know how kids are. So she was like, yeah, I saw your friend and I saw the candy corn food he made, and like, I eat candy corn, but he's doing too much. You know what I'm saying? So
that's what being. Hey, look, that's what being the leader is. Sometimes you gotta press buttons.
And you right. So
innovation.
Before though we get into the discussion, what up, Jay? Jay.
Yo, Jay Bush.
Yay.
Of course, this is a huge milestone for me, so I would be not me if I didn't take a moment to kind of like celebrate that. But I like to celebrate other people. So what I want to do is, why don't y'all, because we're all podcasters, why don't y'all tell me y'all favorite part of podcasting? And Mike, while you're at it, if you could tell us when another episode will drop, that would be great. Thanks. Maybe tell the audience about your show real quick and how long you've been podcasting, because this is definitely a celebration episode, and I'm pretty sure all of y'all have been podcasting longer than I have been.
It's all gone, bro. Yeah, so honestly, like, my favorite part about podcasting is like this part. Honestly, getting into it, we fairly, we've been in the game for a little over a year. So when we jumped in, we were brand new. So like, I thought it was going to be a lot of like hating, you know what I'm saying? Like the competition side of it, but it was the complete opposite. Like, everybody was supportive. Everybody was welcoming. That's how, we all connected in a sense. So,
real shit.
Yeah. So like, I thought that part of it was cool. Like, was super, super cool. Cause every other situation, from work to like, I don't know, you playing a sport, or you got a business or whatever, it's always a competition and somebody hating on you. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part in this, it was all like everybody trying to push each other, because I think, we all knew the grind. You know what I'm saying? Like, how hard it is to do this, how hard it is to edit, how hard it is to be a solo podcaster, how hard it is to be in a group. As you can see, we ain't had an episode in weeks, because it's hard to get niggas together. You know what I'm saying? And be on the same page and be on the same schedule. So, but yeah, that's it. We got something coming soon. Like, Brandon traveling. I've been working a lot, and I got this one. You hear me behind me. So it's just our schedules ain't connected.
Yes, you know what? He's part of the show, though. My fellow CCCMBD. Yes, our youngest. Don't even lie. You saw the video. Our youngest soldier out here making a stand. Daddy, no, I'm not eating that trash. I love it. He is welcome all up in the episode.
When babies can't readily identify things, sometimes they just pass them off. It might have been his first time seeing candy corn.
It was. It was.
And he knew.
He inherently knew it was trash, though.
Right.
So, listen, I feel like everybody should be able to experience all the candies that we came up on. So I'm like, yo, perfect moment. Let me try. Let me see. I mean, he dissed me a little bit, but I'm gonna try again.
All right. Who's up next?
Go ahead, Scootz, if you want.
For sure. Man, I've probably been podcasting for about 4 or 5 years now. I'm actually on my third podcast right now. I started off doing one that was strictly music. and then I moved on to movies, and now I do sports. But my favorite part of it all, man, is just the networking, being able to meet new people, being able to, you know what I'm saying, talk to people who I probably would have never met if I never would have did this, probably would have never followed if I did this. So I think the networking is, for me, the best part of it all.
That's dope.
Penrose.
Penrose James. I've been podcasting, sheesh, on and off, going on like 7 years. I'm the most inconsistent nigga, but I know that my voice mean a lot because you niggas keep me around, so I'm doing something right. Started off with the Grime Lords. Shout out to my niggas. I'm always wave that flag. Even my solo show it still says Grime Lords when you go listen to it. About 7 years. Started with the Grime Lords. Now we're all docked up. Now we're protesting riots. Still doing Penrose versus anybody. Shout out to BJ. Shout out to Nelson. Shout out to my sisters Chris and VJ. And my favorite part, honestly, of podcasting is when somebody hits you and be like, "Yo, I needed that shit." When somebody going through something, or you made somebody's day, or somebody see one of my videos and they just like, my man sent me today. He like, "Nigga, I'm back on track." I'm like, "What you talking about?" He like, I saw your video today and it just gave me so much energy. And I'm just like, that's what I do it for. And I would hope that's what everybody does it for. You know, trying to get to the next level. I think that's part of the process, or part of why we do it. But impacting lives, man. You know what I mean? Oh, and just to toot my own horn, I had the longest, best motherfucking guest run of 2020. Find another nigga who was on more shows than 2020, and they was all women. So, I'm that nigga.
Oh yeah, salute to
that. Man, so my 2-year anniversary is actually next month, and Penrose, again, we are doing another spoken word night next month to celebrate that. So I've been podcasting almost 2 years. As you know, this is my 100th episode, 100 weeks straight, which coming up with content every week, that has actually been like the creative process, and just seeing where I started with intro, graphics, intro music, what I used to say when I used to be like, "What up, though?" when I started the show. Like, that's how I started my show. And just didn't do video. I was recording on my phone with a little mic I bought on Amazon. So just like the growth that I've had, because it also reflects my growth as a person, because my show is like my public journal. So that's one of my favorite things. But then also definitely, yes, the community, the networking. I've met some of the dopest people that I have not met in real life. So I guess can't really say met, but
I was coming.
Yeah, like that I want to meet, that I couldn't imagine my day or whatever without them. Even people I've just met on Twitter that I think about. I barely got on Twitter before I started podcasting. So it wasn't until almost 2 years ago that I started getting on Twitter. And I think of all the people that I've met, all that you see people go through, the highs, the lows, seeing people break up with, just everything. And hey, Soldier.
Who that?
Yes.
You gonna say
our youngest.
I was looking at the comments.
Yeah, we don't eat that candy corn. I feel it.
That's Mr.
You're in
Penrose.
good hands in our camp.
What's up? You listen. You see who he looking at?
I mean, you don't really know who he
he's
looking
trying to figure out why he's still eating candy corn.
We all on the screen. But yeah, so that I guess I could just end it there. Yeah, just the people that I've met. I feel like I had another thought, but we're gonna move on from that. Welcome, lunch break hot take. Thanks for coming through. Got to go back to this comment. Fine, and y'all know the vibes on that. Devon, thanks for coming through.
Devon, what up?
That's hype,
What
right?
up, Mike?
Yeah, okay. I finally figured she was on the poetry one, and I didn't know who that was, and I'm like, wow, they're really commenting.
That's my people. Yeah.
Yeah.
Niggas love me out here.
All right. Chris,
Hey,
what
nigga.
up? Yes, thank you. Thank y'all. I appreciate it. I appreciate y'all celebrating with me. But let's get into this discussion. You feel
Let's
me?
do it.
Because and I want to give you some history on candy corn real quick, because really
Oh my
candy
God.
corn is what like brought all of this about. And Mike want to try to make it seem like let's go back to that lie he told, because he
The
really
man
tried
didn't
to
lie.
get he really tried to get on the internet and say, "Oh, I just got
I
brought
was
into this."
I was bringing peace.
No. Let me tell my story. Because first of all, there was a tweet. You feel me? And if you want, I can go pull up the receipt, put it on the screen, and it could be I saw a tweet live and in person.
I
But
mean, what was the tweet? I forgot.
oh, okay. Hold on. Say less. Hold on.
She got a bookmark and everything.
I might let me look through my bookmarks.
Wait,
Real
oh,
quick.
but shout out to you, by the way. You know, with the
Oh,
plug, Tan.
what
I
plug?
create dope content.
Oh,
Real
I
shit.
was
Yeah.
like, what I do?
That's dope.
You know,
Hold on. Let's go through young, because all y'all are younger than me. Let's go through young Mike's tweets. He's not OG
I
Mike
used to
right
be
now.
OG
He
Mike.
used
Yeah.
to be until he ain't no OG of mine out here eating candy corn. You know what I'm saying?
Don't do that, man, like that.
Oh, it's fine. November 1st, we back at it again. OG. Lucky I didn't change his contact in my phone. Be real petty, Mike.
Just straight Mike.
Hey, you really support though. I'm looking at all my tweets. You be retweeting, but I still gotta find yo tweet. Shoot.
Oh, you talking about with the joints?
You
The things that we call the joints.
no.
Or them joints.
Nah, it was way before that, but
that was the tweet. All you said.
Okay, here's a tweet where you. Okay, let's go ahead and share. I already got the share screen ready. Exhibit A.
That's what I'm saying.
But this isn't the first tweet. This isn't the first tweet. So we was all chilling on a Sunday or whatever day October 15th was. Nobody was thinking about candy corn. Nobody was doing anything at all. And Mike decided to say, y'all be coming at my guys. Y'all, I don't know anybody. I heard Scootz. I didn't even know he be coming at him like that.
It'd be mad hate out there in these Twitter.
So he and I are the ones. So you're talking to us. So basically, you should have at me. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
but y'all be coming at my guys. I'm chilling. Shout out to him. His Twitter got hacked because I had to hit him up like, "You good?" Because you ain't been on. Right. Yeah, he ain't been on Twitter in over a week. So my guys, Juice and Penrose on the candy corn thing. But if you eat these, you may be a serial killer. Oh yeah, good morning. And these are the candy. Now, what I need folks to understand is that the human mind is very complex, and more than two things can be disgusting at the same time. There's no cap on, only this can be disgusting, and if this is disgusting, no, they both can be disgusting. That cannot be y'all argument for candy corn. But I gotta find the original tweet that let me know that Mike might be team candy corn. You know what I'm saying? And then I had to usher him into their welcoming embrace because, I mean, he led me no choice. I mean, he gave me no choice.
My point in that tweet was that, candy corn ain't the worst on the planet. Like, y'all treat it like it's the worst shit.
I feel like them orange and black joints though, I've never seen anybody open that. That's my first time ever seeing one of them without a wrapper. I thought there was always like Halloween decorations.
Thank you. Right.
I never knew that was real candy.
Eat them. People treat them like I said. The only thing you could do with those is like skip them across the lake like a rock.
Oh yeah, you definitely throw that at somebody during the night.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a weapon,
Yeah.
yo. People who eat them joints eat the brown spots on bananas. Like,
Facts.
like that shit.
Right. But candy corn is also the devil's seeds, though. That's what that is. That's why I got out multiple colors.
Just when you were doing good.
I'm telling you, man.
Okay,
You can't eat that,
thank
bro.
you. Look at God. He is always a way maker. Now, speaking of baby Mike, let us revisit how he even got on this team in the first place. I don't think you're gonna be able to hear it because well, actually, hold on. I'm gonna share it differently real quick. Because I want y'all to hear and I want y'all to see.
You want to know? I'm gonna say something just as crew gang leader. The fact that you got to use a baby to prove your point shows.
I'm not using the baby. It's Mike, and we're explaining how Mike got to be because he said that he was just thrown it. Nah, you brought yourself in it, homie. Okay, so if we look at the caption, it's not a positive caption. It says these COVID generation baby shaking my head again at I'm chilling and Penrose because they are team candy corn. So it seemed like it, I could be whatever, but
I mean, now that you present the evidence before the court, I can see the slant in it.
But wait, let's watch the video. Okay. Let's make it big. Look at the cute baby. He knows the vibes. You feel me?
Mikey.
Yeah.
Eat it.
Look, eat it. No.
He already
He
knew.
died.
Mikey.
Again. One more again.
That boy's a genius.
Eat it.
Look at his face. He looked like, what the hell? This nigga crazy.
Listen, as a father, I think that you should, let your kids explore. You know what I mean? And I grew up on candy corn. Like candy corn. I will say this, right? Candy corn was probably like, if I had to put a number on it, so let's say top 10. So it's probably like 5 or 6 on the list of when I would eat it. Like, I would go down, but it wasn't the worst. You know what I'm saying? Like I would, so I grew up on it. So I'm like, yo, you got to try it. At least try it.
Wait a minute.
Generational curses need to be broken.
That was top 10.
Like,
top 10 what? Candies?
I mean, I'm saying like, where I grew up at.
Nah.
Where I grew up, like, yo, the candy corn was like, the cheap, one of the cheaper candies you could get during Halloween, right? So everybody in my neighborhood gave it out. So
that's the shit you throw at each other. You don't eat it.
That's because Ohio niggas used to wasting good shit.
But here's also here's a little.
If that's what you want to call it, we can take that one.
Here's some candy corn history, real quick. So first of all, candy corn first came out in 1880. My guys, it's 2021. You know what I'm saying? There was a lot of. And
it's a racist candy.
That's my point. But when it first came out, listen, y'all gotta catch this. It was known as chicken feed.
Yeah.
So I feel like this. I don't mean this disrespectfully, but I feel like what they're saying is it's for chicken heads. That's all I'm saying. Because the head of the chicken is where they eat. You feel me? Chicken feed. But then they felt like that wasn't an appealing name, and then they changed it to candy corn. So randomly found that fun fact as I was doing a little bit of research for my list. It was not a reach. It wasn't because it was
a hell of a reach.
It wasn't a reach because does the food not go in the mouth, which is on the head?
That was called chicken feed because of the shape, though. You know what I mean?
And that shit came out in 1880, bro. That shit is racist.
All right, so let's go ahead and dive into our list.
No doubt.
You over there eating candy corn,
Eating
Penrose?
candle wax.
Like a motherfucker.
So each of us have come up with a list of in our opinions, top 10 nastiest candies, and we're gonna discuss. And then we also put our top 3 faves on there. You know, because we're not just out here trying to be negative. We know that some of y'all fave candies is probably going to be on one of our lists.
Facts.
Especially if you like candy corn. I'm already telling you it's on my list as one of the nastiest candies because it is. You know what I'm saying?
Cool. Talk shit about Jesus. It's fine.
Hey, don't put candy corn and Jesus in the, don't put candy corn and Jesus in the same conversation, brother. That's not cool.
Why you take that person?
I don't know who you are, DJ. Thanks for coming through. I appreciate you, but I'm sorry.
Is that my kid, DJ? I don't know. I told my son to come check in. That might be him. I don't know.
Well, young Penrose.
I'm sorry. With a cat now, I don't know. With a cat,
I'm sorry.
What you pay him, man?
I'm sorry that's what you were taught, but you
put that man on the payroll. Yes, that's a fact. Anything coming out of 18, anything is racist.
Oh, I appreciate all y'all coming through. All right, so and we all have reasons. We're gonna tell the reason why it's on the list. We all have reasons. So I'll go ahead and let Mike start since he's at the top, and then Penrose can go, and then Scootz, and then I'll go last.
We're going 10, 10, 10, 9, 9, 9, or we just
Heck, no, we're going 10 or 10, 10, 10, 10, 9, 9, 9. Yeah. Okay. I thought you meant 10 from Mike. I'm like, that's no. Hold on, before we start, we have a request that Scootz would elaborate on the racism.
That's way too easy. Listen, first off, anything made in 1880 or anything before the 1900s, right, was all made by really one group of people, and they all had their own group of people in mind. So I'm sure niggas wasn't even allowed to eat candy corn back in the day. That wasn't even made for you, brother. You eating the white man's candy.
Wow. That's why
you eating the white man's candy, brother.
You ever bought your girl or your mother's Chanel?
No.
Never. You're a liar. Listen,
no.
You know somebody who has somebody in your family got Chanel.
Nope. Not no perfume, not no purse, none of that. We don't do none of that around here. Black owned brands only.
Nigga, please. If we eating racist candy,
my girl still got a FUBU purse. Yeah, black owned brands, bro.
Okay. All right, Mike, go ahead.
All right, so look, at 10, I think I might start something with 10, right? Y'all may or may not agree with this. Number 10 on my list, double bubble gum.
Oh,
that shit is terrible.
Hey, that's number 10 on my list. I promise.
Okay, all right.
Yes,
see?
I am with you on that.
Like, how long we gonna act like double bubble is good? Like, we'll eat it, you know what I'm saying? But it tastes like chalk and they don't have no flavor. None.
Thank you.
And whatever flavor it has,
for 1 second.
Yeah, it loses it in 3 seconds.
Was double bubble the one in like the little twist tie wrap?
Yeah,
with the blue and yellow.
That's my number 10 too. That's crazy.
Oh no, y'all ain't had the one where you had to unfold it with the comic book on it.
That one double bubble though.
What was that?
What was that?
That shit was called
Bazooka.
Bazooka.
It was made in the same company.
Yeah. Bazooka, you know, because it came with the comic, you know.
Yeah, it came with the Archie comics and shit.
Yeah.
Hey, while y'all in here,
Fruit Stripe was horrible. Fruit Stripe gum is like bad.
This the one right here. It absolutely does. Yes. While y'all in here, if y'all want to share some of y'all least favorite candies, you know what I'm saying, join in the discussion. We appreciate y'all in the comments. All right, I feel you. So I don't need to go because I already went apparently. So Penrose, go ahead.
Mine ain't really in no order. I know what I'm gonna say for like last, but all right, I'll go with this one first because every time we went to the fucking movies, I used to get mad at my mother for getting this shit. Good and Plenty's. That shit is the worst. Absolute. I hate that shit, yo. For one, that shit look and taste like medicine, my nigga. Like, what the fuck is we eating? Like, who really in the motherfucker? When you eating something, you know how you shake the Skittles up? Niggas used to be in the motherfucking movie shaking up Good and Plenty's like them shits was good. This shit was horrible. Horrible.
That's on my list too.
Yeah,
but
it's on mine too.
It's further down as
that shit for me.
Yeah.
Yo,
it's further down as the deeper into the I would never eat you abyss of my list.
All of this trash is purple and white.
All of this has I have an equal amount of hate for this shit.
I know. Like, I ain't even gonna lie, it was hard to make this list because, like I told y'all in the group or on the thread, actually, I never really, these are just things I would never eat any of this stuff. So I had to really think about, okay, but now why do I hate it is what determined where it went on the list. Like Double Bubble, I hate it because the flavor don't last, but I might chew it every now and then. You know what I'm saying?
You gonna get a hurt jaw chewing Double Bubble.
I said every now and then. Like,
listen, if you're a woman out there,
every now and then, if you're a woman out there
and you can chew, if there's any grown woman that to this day can chew Double Bubble, you should not have an unhappy man at home.
Talk that shit, bro. Talk that shit, bro.
You know
I already knew you was going.
If you like Double Bubble, your man should be walking around like this. Goddamn.
Facts.
Scootz, it's your turn if you want to go.
Oh yeah, definitely. Man, my number 10 is I still don't even know what this is. I just know the name of it. It's called Bit O Honey.
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah. Now that's it's the worst candy I've ever tasted in my life personally. Outside of my number one, but yeah, that's trash. I don't even know what it is. It don't smell like honey. It don't taste like honey, but they say it got a bee on it, so I don't know.
It's honey in the middle of the drink. The rest of the candy, really, I don't know what the fuck the rest of that candy is.
In the middle,
yeah, it's the weirdest candy. I'm only sticking up for it from the standpoint of like all of our old aunties had that shit resting in.
Yeah, like what's the outside though?
I don't know, my nigga. I feel you. I'm agreeing with you.
I almost put that on my list, but
that was on my list.
I found something that kind of bumped it out. So because that was gonna be my number 10. Yeah. All right, Mike, what's your number 9? Because we know my number 10.
I was trying to look out what's the ingredients and
better.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what's really weird? Because like I told you, I had to like do some research to make sure I remembered what all candies was out there. Man, they used to make candy so freaking weird. Like even with the Bitto honey or them joints.
The one joints.
They'll have like some weird outer coating or layer and then have something else on the inside, but like none of it makes sense why it should be there.
They was trying to make candies like they was like miniature, like round candy bars or some shit. Like, no, don't do this. Like,
or they was trying to like sneak contraband in the center of something
real shit.
So my next one is, my story like Penrose with the movies, going to the movies. And when I was young, I used to get mad when my mom used to get and people might not agree with this either. I see a lot of people that like these, but Raisinets, man, can't do it.
Oh, I
can't do Raisinets.
It's like my nigga said. It's like my nigga said on fucking Family Guy. That's what kids want: fruit with their candy. Yeah, get that shit out of here.
Right.
Yeah.
Like all these choices in the movie theaters, and you picked them. Like, so man, maybe she scarred me. Maybe they really not that bad, but maybe because I would see all the other shit that I really wanted, and that's what we got. maybe that's what it is. But
traumatize that baby. Baby Mikey gonna grow up talking about, man, I remember one time I was playing with my
Mhm.
little fishies or whatever he was playing with in the high chair. My dad came up with a camera talking about some, eat this, and he gonna be traumatized too.
That's all right. I had to go through it. Yeah, all right. It be all right.
You know, Raisinets almost made my list because I don't eat them, but they're not the worst. You know what I
Ain't the
mean?
worst.
Yeah.
Well,
So
Thank you,
man,
Autumn. Thank you. Thank you.
she clearly felt you on that. They almost made my list too. Yeah.
no doubt.
All right, Penrose, your number 9.
You gotta kind of be about my age or older to remember these because they was going out of style like when I was a little kid. But my brother's 7 years older than me, so I was able to catch these, and I'm mad that this nigga introduced me to this shit. Chocolate now laters. Cause nigga, why?
Oh,
What?
yeah.
They just Tootsie Rolls, bro.
Exactly.
They just Tootsie Rolls.
What the fuck was the point of a
Yeah,
chocolate now
but
later?
Tootsie
just a
Rolls
Tootsie
you
Roll.
could chew and
Nah,
like it's a different
it's a
texture.
different-
Nah,
it's a
yeah.
different consistency. Like it's all taffy candy.
I'm glad I'm the oldest sibling because
But like chocolate now laters, my
I don't know
nigga,
nothing
the
about
shits was,
that.
and it was an automatic stomach ache. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then the fucked up part about chocolate now laters is like, I don't know too many niggas who've had them, so niggas either look at me like I'm lying, or there's very few niggas who share this pain. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was disgusting.
Nah, them chocolate now laters was fire. I ain't gonna lie to you.
She talking
We had them
about
joints, too.
whoever that is talking about the Raisinets, not the
I was
chocolate now.
about to say that. Hold on, when you said chocolate now laters was fire.
Yeah, them joints was all right. I ain't gonna lie to you.
God.
You wow, okay.
Sorry.
Man, it be your own people. We
Hey,
supposed
man,
to be on
listen.
the same team. What is
It was rough.
happening?
It was rough in Dayton, man. You had to take what you could get.
But that's my thing. So that's another thing, though, my nigga. Chocolate now laters was getting phased out when I was like 6 or 7. You weren't even born when they was going out of style.
And we still had them, and they was some of them was stale, but they was still good.
Oh,
Yeah, it's just it was a rough life here in the city, man.
man, I've
Niggas was
never
dipping
heard
chocolate
of
now
that.
laters in milk and calling that shit cookies. I guess.
Oh no,
Fuck
oh
that
no,
shit.
oh no. We had others. We had the little Debbies that we did that with, but for mine, man, I don't know if y'all ever was subject to these poor people candies, but candy cigarettes. I don't know why people thought that was
I remember
cool
that.
to have, but
I
Yeah.
forgot
for some
about that.
odd reason they tasted
Yeah.
like a weird mint flavor, but they really didn't have like a real flavor to them.
I
Yeah,
really
it
thought
was
I
just
was
trash.
smoking out here though back in the
Did y'all have
day.
the
You know what I'm
candy
saying? I
cigarettes
was
with the fake
popping.
smoke?
Nah, we ain't had
was
them.
you was balling if you had those.
Yeah, we ain't had them.
Like
Privilege
you know,
is real with this
Yeah.
one. I ain't have all that.
But I ain't like them because you can only puff out of it once.
one time you get
Yeah,
one time.
like after that it was like pointless. I seen somebody do it. I was like, oh yeah, your light went out, stupid. Yeah, that's cool.
All right. So my number 9, and the reason why. Okay, so Jawbreakers is my number 9 because I don't have the patience. I'm gonna say pause now to be sucking on that thing until you finally get to whatever. You can't chew it to like make it go away. And so
that pause was needed.
Yeah, I knew it was needed because I have to tell my reason. So I already, you know what I'm saying? I already had that pause as I put it on the list. I was like, I'm gonna have to pause this one. But yeah, I can't stand Jawbreakers like at all. So that's my number 9. All right. Mike, what's your number 8? See, y'all feel me?
There's a lot of women that hate Jawbreakers. That's not a good thing.
No, I'm sorry. I don't know. My daughter might be watching this, so I ain't gonna say what I was about to say. But that you can't compare those two things. I guess I'll just say it like that. Like it's not the same.
Respect.
Yeah, it's not the same.
I don't think anybody should like Jawbreakers. I don't want to take Mike's spot, but I don't think nobody should like Jawbreakers. One, they fucking horrible to fucking. It's a candy, my nigga. You supposed to enjoy it. For 2, tell me your favorite flavor of Jawbreaker.
That too.
Ain't none.
Like
Do gobstoppers count as jawbreakers?
Nah, they
Oh,
gobstoppers.
well, never mind. Yeah, never mind.
They horrible too, but you know, whatever.
And they used to make them
they had some type of
big
flavor,
old
though.
jawbreakers too. Like you cannot finish that, so you gotta wrap it up or like it's stupid. It's
save it for later and shit.
Yeah, nasty. I want to eat my kid.
I ain't with that one.
And move on. That's what I'm saying. You can't compare. There's trauma with jawbreakers. Like, you know what I'm saying?
My man's taking the candy car like he enjoying it though.
Right.
Gotta see it through, my boy.
That old man shooting dice, giving advice to the young.
Oh, that's disgusting.
All right, your number 8, Mike.
All right, so my number 8, Charleston Chews. I don't even know what that. I don't know what that is. What it's supposed to be. But it's like it's a chocolate candy, but it had like I don't even want to say it's malt. It had like a white filling in it, right?
I've never had it. I saw those.
Yeah,
I had one
on my list.
Yeah, don't do it.
Candies I've actually eaten.
Talking about the joint that it was like Rhino.
Yeah,
it was like a fake cocktail, right?
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
No, I have had those. You're right. Fuck them. I almost put that on my list. You're right. Fuck them. Gang shit. Fuck them all day. And then the white shit, it looked like it's supposed to be a cream. That shit almost fuzzy. The fuck?
It's weird. I mean, you know, some of these candies I wonder like, how they stay in business. But somebody obviously like this shit. But like Charleston Chew's been around for a minute. Yeah. If you ain't never had it, don't do it.
That's another racist candy.
You know what?
Go on and tell the people, teach us something else.
Nah, it just sound racist, like Charleston Chew. Like something about it just don't sound right. I'm sure there's some history behind that.
It was created. It was created in 1925.
Close enough.
Yeah, it's close enough.
I've never had them.
Only the vanilla and freeze it. So so Chris, you was taking the vanilla out the fucking caramel or the chocolate?
That just seems like a lot of work. Candy.
Yeah,
so that is vanilla inside there.
Yeah, that shit was horrible though. And it tastes like no vanilla I've had. Trying to see which one I should put next. I'm gonna say this one. All right, my next one is Mars bars. And that's because the inside reminds me of 2 chicks in 1 cup. That shit's disgusting. A Mars bar has
is that with the caramel inside?
I don't know what the fuck is this.
Common.
It's nougat or it's some. Nah, that wasn't a drink. It was like.
Oh no, I'm thinking of Milky Way.
Yeah, you think of Milky Way? No, Mars bar was just chocolate, and it's the whatever was on the inside. It's the color of a fucking chocolate frosty after it sat there too long. That shit is horrible.
Oh, I don't think I've ever had that.
Don't have one. They decided to make a candy name of that.
I just heard I'm not gonna go back there, but I just caught what you said to remind you of. Man, no, we're gonna go there for a second. I don't know how old I was when I saw that video, and if you've seen 2 Girls 1 Cup, you know what it is. If you haven't seen it, don't Google it.
The crazy part is chocolate.
We're not gonna tell you what it is, huh?
It was an enema. That's the funny part. It literally was chocolate. Once you find out, I ain't gonna front. I did the research on this shit. It was a chocolate enema, and so that scarred me. I'm like, for one, why would you do that? And for second, that shit looked like the inside of a Mars bar. And first, Mars that shit is just nasty anyway. Like,
no, the real question is why do they have a chocolate enema?
Because there's some nasty people out here.
Okay, but when you put an enema in, it just doesn't it disintegrate or whatever? It don't.
Nah, you put an enema in so whatever's in can come on the fuck back out.
Yeah, but it's dookie on it. Like why
so it went in there.
Chocolate ain't going
and came out as a Snickers.
That.
Now listen, I'm not advocating for the chocolate enema. I'm just saying that it wasn't real shit at first.
That's disgusting.
That shit is disgusting, yeah.
That could ruin any young, fresh boy's mind going into puberty.
Yeah, if you saw 2 chicks 1 cup at a very young age, You probably don't even fuck
because the beginning trap you. The beginning trap you. You just see two naked chicks, so you thinking it's about to go down, and then they start doing that, and it's all bad.
Yeah, I can't. No Mars bars for me.
Facts.
Man. I didn't expect to be like traumatized during this.
Yeah, I never had one, but I definitely don't want one now. But yeah, going along the lines of the Charleston Chew, man, I'm throwing cowtails out there. I've never been a fan of cowtails. I had one time, immediately spit it out. I don't know what it's supposed to be technically. It don't look like a cowtail once you unwrap it. I'm just personally offended by the whole candy itself.
That shit is horrible.
Yeah. What's in the middle of it? Like cream?
I've never had that.
It's supposed to be. Whatever's in the middle of a Charleston Chew, that fake vanilla shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You got see, but you can't take that out and freeze it though. Right. You got to actually eat that joint now. That's trash. Whole thing. Yeah, that's horrible. That man quick.
Yeah, you gotta be. All right. So my number 8, and some people like these because I know my kids like them, but I don't. Swedish Fish. I knew that.
Swedish Fish is the joints.
No, wilding, right?
No, man, they are nasty.
Somebody take over the show.
I knew that was gonna get it popping, but I don't know the texture. I'm a texture person, so a lot of why I put what I put on here is based on flavor, but texture too. And I just feel like they don't have enough flavor for how colorful they are. Like it's very deceptive. You know,
it's just a dark ass red, right?
Like it should be it should be busting and it ain't. Like it's like
you're supposed to bite into one of them and go into a Hawaiian Punch commercial.
It's like you it's like the aftertaste of whatever it's supposed to taste like.
You tripping? Like no, I don't want to give my list away, but I'm gonna wait.
Swedish Fish is the shit, yo.
Yeah. Swedish Fish is fire.
It's fine. I stand on my own in whatever.
Yeah, you have to down that hill alone.
It's cool. Yeah. It's cool. I'm fine with that.
That'll get you through a bad day.
That'll cause a bad day. I'm good.
Swedish Fish is a SpongeBob.
Yeah, it's on the popping.
Good.
It's on the popping.
Nah, I eat a jawbreaker before I eat Swedish Fish. The little ones, though, not the big Earth-size ones. The little ones.
What caused them to make that?
Man,
it would surprise me if the fucking Dentist Association fucking invented jawbreakers, name. It would not surprise me. Like, what is the point of that candy?
Because that's how America is.
We already had the joint, the sucker with the Tootsie Roll in it. That was already hard enough. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Like we didn't need jawbreakers. Yeah. And you had what was the other joint with the gum in the middle? The sucker.
That's the blow pop.
Yeah, blow
pop. Yeah.
So
greatest sucker ever.
It's a debate for another time.
Yeah, I don't know about that being. I mean, I would eat it, but. All right, Mike, number 7.
All right, number 7 for me. I'm gonna go with the Nico or Necco. I don't even
put that high up on your list. So you would eat that?
What is this?
I wouldn't, but
don't even trip. I got you because it's on my list. And I knew somebody would not know.
I was about to say you might have put your picture.
I got a picture already. Don't trip. That chalk.
Oh, fuck them, yo.
I can't believe
soda caps.
Yeah.
I can't believe that's that high up on your list.
Another racist candy.
Wow, wow, Mike. Wow.
No, listen. It's high up there because, like, the rest of my list is That's how bad my list is for me. You know what I'm saying? So it's at 7, but the rest of these, like, you know what I mean. But these remind me of the little, the communion bread that you get in church
Man,
sometimes.
I ain't even gonna tell you where it's at on my list yet, but yeah, no.
Yo, when you used to play house, and then you had to go.
It's
to
not
girl.
candy. That's the thing. It's not candy.
Exactly.
It's deception.
You used to get that
in
to
a
the
rapper.
Girl when you was playing house, and the girl had to go to the doctor because she was pregnant. Those was abortion pills. Bitch, eat this nasty.
You know what? Okay.
What?
We should have just
What?
I don't know what's happening right now.
Yo, who was getting abortions playing house?
Yo, we had playing B's playing house.
Why did you know about
sick.
that? Like,
Yeah,
I didn't know about
sick.
that till high school or maybe.
I know about this lesson. Yeah, I was
not when I was playing house though. What?
Yeah, that's sick, man.
Yeah,
Doc, she's pregnant. What can we do? Here, give her these. And then, like, if you
didn't
really
want to
like
have a family as a child, like, what is
and if you liked her and you didn't want her to take the abortion pills, you got to remember the ones. Damn, what was them candies called? They came in the clear package, but they was like little like tablets.
Sweet tarts.
Nah, they was kind of like sweet tarts, but they was real small.
Smarties.
Was they Smarties? Yeah, I think they were Smarties. They was like little tablets.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
I
what
like
you get
Smarties.
Yeah,
exactly.
yes,
I was
Ashley.
little boy.
Ashley, yes, the communion wafers. That's what they remind me of. That's them Nico joints. That's what they remind me of.
Yeah. Okay, that's
what up,
interesting.
Ash?
All right. Yeah, welcome.
I told you I got reasons for everything. Yo.
I be trying to welcome people. All right, go ahead,
baby
Penrose.
abortion pills, nigga. Shit.
That's wild.
That's
my
dark,
next
man.
one. Cause so we stay if we stay high on the list for shit that I might eat, cause I put them good and plenties out the gate because I just hate them. That shit really would be like down the list.
Yeah, that's way further on my list.
Boston baked beans. I put Boston baked beans on this list because they're only good because of nostalgia. Niggas only like Boston baked beans because
they're not good at all.
Of growing up, right? But them shit's really not that good.
You know, I would eat those. I saw those and I was like, that's something I would eat. I don't eat it, but it's something that it's not the worst candy.
Now, them the joints you skip over to get the lemon heads.
Boom, boom. Look, when I go to the hood, I promise you, I go to my old gas station in my old hood. I get cherry heads, lemon heads, watermelon heads, and I still grab Boston
cherry
baked beans,
heads,
but it's only for the nostalgia. I really don't.
I've
want
never had
shits.
Watermelon heads though.
Really?
Apple heads is fire too.
Apple heads is fire. Yeah.
Never had that either.
But cherry heads and lemon heads, nigga, shit.
Yeah, I like Boston baked beans.
I used to take the lemon head and chew the yellow off that shit. Sell it like crack. Don't talk about my childhood. Anyway.
Hey, yo.
Man, hold up. Penrose.
Yo.
Wait a minute. Hold
yo,
on, Scootz.
What?
Wait a minute. Penrose.
You ain't never heard nobody doing
that you were trying to have abortion. I mean, make somebody get an abortion as a child and selling crack. Like, what?
You ain't never heard of nobody selling lemon heads as crack?
Nah,
as a
but
child?
that's genius.
No, not as a child. I mean, I knew niggas. I grew up under niggas that was doing way fucked up shit. I wasn't selling crack as a kid. Okay. But I mean, you knew
they had the best tasting crack on the block.
Okay. I misheard you. My bad.
No.
Like, damn, what your childhood was wild.
Did you also used to smash up the Smarties? Like there was cocaine?
Like it was, I mean, again, I had a very wild childhood.
No,
I did everything I did everything with kid shit that I saw my older people doing. Real shit. Yeah. And I was exposed to a lot of shit as a kid.
Yeah, we used to smash up the Smarties like it was cocaine.
Like growing up in my house is watching.
That's why y'all eat them Swedish fish because y'all be high. It all makes sense now. I feel it. Okay.
So me, I was gonna go good and plenty, but I figured since our three of us already had it, I was gonna go ahead and do a substitute, and I'm gonna throw Almond Joy in there. There's no joy in that candy bar at all. Yeah,
Fuck outta
for
here,
sure.
bro.
There's no joy in that candy bar at all. That is how they fool people.
That is
First off, they
wild.
wrap it in chocolate. It's a whole bunch of coconut. I don't know who out here eating just craving coconut, and then almonds.
This nigga.
Nah,
Almond
bro.
Joy have nuts, nigga. Mounds don't because sometimes.
Yeah,
you feel
Mounds
like
is
a nut,
trash too.
Sometimes you don't.
Nah, forget all that. They wrapped it in chocolate to fool people, bro. That's how they getting you. It's the chocolate that you like. You don't even like the coconuts for real. If they took the chocolate off,
that's a lot. That's a lot.
if they took the chocolate off and
Nah,
just
nigga,
had coconut and almonds on there,
Man,
Coconut-
nah,
you
Almond
sick.
Joys is
I'm a
fire.
coconut nigga.
nah, man.
I eat
Fire.
coconuts. I drink coconut water. I go get the little.
I drink coconut water too, but I don't
things I
need
get
no
from 7-Eleven?
dehydrated coconut.
I never had coconut water, but I eat coconuts. I
Coconut
eat
water
Almond
is
Joy.
fire.
I like Almond Joy. Almond
the
Joys
fucking
is
shit, bro?
fire. Like
Scootz,
you
I'm with
tripping.
you, bro. They on my list,
Yeah.
but they way at the top.
Man, the fact that
wait.
y'all even have them on your
You
list
do know
is
that we got a de
appalling.
facto list about the CCC, right? You fucking up over there, Mike.
Y'all forgot to send that to me, man.
Wait, what does it say? Hey, Megan.
What up, man?
Oh, I'm about to say I don't know what that. Oh, that's people.
That's
Okay.
my home. I told you that's my homegirl. I told you about the 2.0.
Oh, okay.
Stupid ass dots on the nasty receipt paper on there. Yo, dots was nasty as shit. I don't know if anybody got that yet though.
Nah, I always threw them joints away.
It wasn't. Yeah,
They was exposed to everything.
It wasn't.
My thing was
list-worthy.
anytime you can open a candy and it's literally always only 4 in a box. Get the fuck out of here. And it was
Nah, I never got it in the box. It never came in no package. It was always just on the paper. Like you ain't know who was touching that.
Dots came on the paper.
Nah,
Yeah.
man.
Oh,
Almond
yeah.
Joy.
Every
was
time I had them, they
fire.
was just on the paper.
On the wax
That's what
paper,
you talking
yeah.
about when she said nasty receipt paper because I ain't get that part. My
Yeah,
dots came
not
in
the
box.
dots in the box. She talking about the joints that came on like the paper, like in the roll, and then they just throw that shit in your bag and
Oh, I
then
ain't
like,
never seen
expect
that
you to
shit.
peel it off and eat it.
What?
Yeah.
Nah, them
They-
shits is
they-
horrible.
they all stuck
I
to
guess
the,
I didn't have y'all childhood. I ain't
Nah,
never
Yeah.
heard of that.
they was all stuck to the little wax paper.
Yeah,
Really? I
Yeah,
ain't
you
seen
just
that
pulled them joints off. Yeah,
No, because the dots in the box, I'll eat. I
the
mean,
dots in the box, I could do that.
That's why I was like, oh, let me just let y'all talk because
I
y'all
ain't
got it.
I ain't never seen them. I only know about the dots in the box and shit.
Interesting. All right, so my number 7, and it's I don't like the inside Whoppers. Yeah, I don't.
You know what?
I don't like
I
that.
fucked up because something I listen. I'm only gonna say this because that should be Whoppers on my list. It says Milk Duds, and it shouldn't be. It should be Whoppers because the description says cardboard and air. Argue with your motherfucking mother. You're
Yep.
right. Fuck
That's
Whoppers.
Whoppers.
Well,
Yep.
I'm dying on that hill. Whoppers are fire.
What?
Yo, it's
And
funny.
they used to come in the milk carton. Y'all crazy, bro.
Yo,
Them shits is lit. What are we
It's
talking
funny.
about?
It's funny you say that because no lie, just this morning, right at work, they put out all this candy for us like the last couple of days, right? So I go to check the joint this morning, and only thing left was Whoppers, yo. Everybody took they took everything else but the
I'd have had a field day.
I looked at that joint, I was like, nah, I'm done.
Whoppers is fire, bro.
And that's how they got you niggas. Remember, Whoppers was in a regular box. They couldn't sell that shit. They said, "Oh, let's take these niggas back to childhood and put it in a fucking milk carton." Cool.
Yes.
Nah, them shit's
Yes.
horrible, bro.
I hate Whoppers.
Love them.
Like when you bite into a Whopper, what are you getting? What's the flavor profile?
Pure joy, Penrose.
Give me a
Pure
flavor
joy.
profile, my nigga.
And the chocolate ain't even like.
That's the best part because the chocolate don't be all the chocolate don't got all them additives in it, so it melt because it's real milk chocolate. You feel me? It's real milk chocolate.
You really came up with something to.
And you get that real, crunch from the come on, man.
Basura dumpster juice. Yes.
Basura. Exactly.
Yes.
Nah, man.
All right.
Whoppers are good.
Mike, you up? Hi, Mikey. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, that's Daddy Apple Juice, okay? Daddy on the show, though, okay? Where we at, 6?
Yeah.
6, yes.
Daddy.
Yeah.
I didn't again.
Yeah, okay.
Daddy.
Yes.
My birthday.
Yes. Okay.
That baby
Number
say thirsty. Run that
the,
apple juice.
right. That's what he
Right.
keep talking about. The apple juice, daddy. All right, number 6, because he throwing me off, right? See, I feel like these should be higher on my list, but all right, you know what? 6, I'm gonna throw.
Y'all didn't number y'all lists?
I did, but like
Because I definitely had to do that.
I had my number 2, but then now I'm looking at it like, and then with the mindset of like, what I eat. All right, 6. I'm gonna do Peeps. I'm gonna put Peeps at 6.
Facts.
I forgot
That's
about
6,
Peeps.
nigga.
Yeah, like
Okay.
6?
Peeps should definitely
I
be
can
on my
do-
list.
I could do Peeps on like a,
I'm trying
last
to think
candy around type. Kids ate all
Hell
the good
no.
shit.
It should be
Maybe.
no grown ass nigga nowhere except the
Eating the
Peeps.
peep. Yeah.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
eat
I
Whoppers
mean-
for you eat peeps, fam.
No, I will do that. I agree with you on that.
No, I
Yeah.
would
agree
do
with you on
that. You're right.
I agree with you
But
on
I
that.
don't even have Peeps on my list because I actually forgot about it because
Because
you know how
nobody
sometimes you
considers it a
go
candy.
through like such trauma that it just you forget about it, like it's blocked out in your memory. I forgot they even exist. Like
Facts.
literally, they're no. Yeah.
So my
fucking Peeps.
struggle was like I wanted to go Bit-O Honey there, but like
Bit-O Honey at 6. I don't know. I don't even know. Like Scootz had a high on the
Facts,
list
Jay. Right in the trash
though. In
But
the
yeah,
dumpster.
with the candy
Peeps like
corn.
Peeps and then you know where they went super wrong with the Peeps.
I'm out.
They went super wrong with the Peeps with his last couple years. They tried to do the flavor joints, like the fruit punch flavored and all of that. They really was wilding on that.
When I
You
tell
know I
you
don't
nobody
punch?
I know eats Peeps, that's how much I forgot they exist.
You know I don't fuck
because
with Peeps, nigga.
none of my kids eat them. Nobody eats them. Nobody I
Look.
know eats them.
Oh, cool. No.
They came out with Peeps dipped in candy corn. I ain't even get them bitches to try. Still, it's a Peep. Like ew. Like
Yeah, Peeps.
So
Like, Peeps is on my
basically,
They put two trash things together and made
right?
something
And
even
like,
more
Chuck
trash.
thought it was gonna really do something out here,
They made like the Voltron of trash candy.
right?
fuck you, man.
That shit is horrible.
Autobots.
Peeps is like slightly
Symbol?
stiffer
Like
mayo.
what?
I can't do it, yo.
That
This
shit is
is
horrible.
trash.
That's wild.
So
Okay.
it seems like everybody had Peeps on their list in September.
Well,
Oh, no, I
I'm
ain't had
telling
Peeps.
you, I
Oh, you have it
forgot
on your list?
about
Okay.
Peeps.
I
They-
damn sure got it on my list. I
Yeah.
can have something to replace it though for sure.
Yeah, I yeah. I don't have them on my list. I forgot about them because they would have definitely been in that thing.
It's my time.
Penrose. Yep.
I don't know what's. I don't know if I want to go with them one joints or. Yeah, you know what? Because I'm gonna say my next one because this next one is nastier than them one joint. I'm gonna put them one joints because for one, nobody knows what the fuck they are. I told y'all I found the real name. I ain't gonna even tell the world the real name because I don't think nobody should ever have to go find this shit.
I'm going to because I want them to see what we're talking about. So I actually
everybody,
have a
listen,
picture.
all of
pulled
the,
up.
for one, the thing about it, it's Halloween candy, right? So the black and the orange, I get. Even though the candy is disgusting, I get it. What the fuck was that beige wrapper for? Who the fuck is selling flesh tone candy?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And
Peanut
yo,
butter kisses.
you know what?
Horrible, yo.
When I saw the name, I was hurt because I love peanut butter.
So do
Me
I.
too.
So do I.
I was hurt by that.
I never knew they came in a bag.
Me neither. I never knew what they were called.
None of
No,
that
y'all know. I thought they were. That's what people was talking about. Circus peanuts were.
Yeah, I thought those was
Right,
decorations.
that's not peanuts, right? But yeah, I thought like I don't know. You know how like if you go to somebody's house or if you ever been on the
You had a
Sisters or you
good
go to somebody-
childhood if you've never seen these.
No, this is horrible. You know how like if you go to your friend's house and they got like government cheese, or if you ever grew up with assistants, that shit can just get to your house and you never knew how it got there. That's how those shits ended up in the Halloween bag. You be at somebody's shit, grabbing your shit. You don't see yourself grab them. But then you get home, dump all your shit out. You like, who the fuck picked these up? Shit's disgusting, yo.
These are on my list, but they're the next one. So
look, my mother used to growing up. I don't know how y'all grew up with Halloween, but for us, it was like get that candy check because nigga might put a razor in it or that.
Oh
shit,
yeah,
whatever.
Yeah.
Those shits. It was no point in checking them. My mother used to just throw this shit away because everybody knew this shit was disgusting. Nobody ate that shit.
Like, what do they eat? They don't.
I think them
like
the same ones
butter.
that just get passed around over and over again. So, like, if you get them the same ones they made in like 1984.
You get them joints your mother said that we give out next year.
You got the original ones.
Facts. Them shit's like the Infinity Stones.
Right.
Yeah, that's on my list too. But I got a substitute for them, so it's all good. Scootz. Go ahead.
Autumn, you still on here? You gonna like my excuse for my next one, Autumn. I hope you still around.
So for mine, man, I don't know how y'all gonna feel about this, but I stand on this hill as well till I die. Even in the afterlife, York peppermint patty. I don't know why they made this a candy. Wow. I don't know who thought that to put mint and chocolate together was cool. Also, just real quick, the sidekick to this is the little chocolate things you get at the restaurants, the Andes or whatever.
I love those too.
In the green wrapper.
Yeah.
In some coffee. Like,
And coffee.
Some Andes, especially if I go to a hotel and some Andes on my pillow.
Nah. Hey, that's a motel, brothers. If they putting that down in the hotel, bro, that ain't the one.
When you go to the Westin, a good one, them Andes be on your pillow, nigga.
Oh, nah,
oh man.
Don't leave no York or no Andes on my pillow,
fuck
bro.
The Yorks. And
I'm with you on the York.
That York is trash.
Right.
The York is like the Klondike bar of candies.
I like Klondike bars. What are you talking about? What is happening? Apparently mine, but I don't know what's happening.
Telling you, man. Y'all ate Klondike bars too?
Yes.
Nah, bro.
I ain't did nothing strange for no change, but I ate a Klondike bar.
Motherfucking vanilla ice cream and chocolate.
Right,
like, it's a big ass brick of vanilla ice cream with hard ass chocolate around it. Like, don't nobody want that. Just give me a regular
one of the niggas that say
cone.
chocolate eclairs don't exist, huh?
I don't know what that is. You right.
Where the fuck is
yes!
Somebody else.
No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing, but no, I'm not with that either though. Just give me a regular cone, bro.
Your first answer better. That was even better.
Just give me a regular cone,
Audrey
bro.
Was on here.
Yeah, I'm cool. It's just like I don't know what it is about them, but I've never been a fan of York peppermint patties. That's like you take a bite into one of them and then it would just ruin your day.
Yeah, that shit. Nah, the York.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
I'll stand on this by myself. I love them.
They didn't make my list, but I'm with you.
Yeah, they didn't make my list either, but fuck them.
And Andes too.
You might as well freeze Thin Mints if you like York peppermint patties.
I
like,
do.
Oh, this.
I like Thin Mints too.
Thin Mints are trash.
I like mint chocolate chip ice cream. Like I just
remember when we discussed that me and Scootz from a different part of the Midwest than you are.
Yeah, that's facts.
But you know what's funny? I've been here for a long time, but I wasn't born here. So, yeah.
Makes sense.
Where else do you want to bring shame to with your candy?
That's funny.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. All right. Cool. So my number 6 is banana Laffy Taffy or any banana flavor candy. No, I hate it. It don't taste like a banana. So it's I don't care.
No, nothing banana tastes like banana.
That's my point. I don't like anything banana flavored. I only like bananas.
Now, banana Laffy Taffies are fire though.
No, that you can get away with. Because banana Laffy Taffy is horrible. But a banana runt, oh baby.
I've never had that.
Banana runts is cool too.
Yeah,
but banana Laffy Taffies is alright.
I don't eat runts like that though. They alright. They up there with jawbreakers, but you can bite into them though. But
Nah, you don't want to do that. You gonna get diabetes biting into that shit.
Yeah, you fuck your whole
You
day
gotta just let
biting
that
into
shit
once.
melt in your mouth.
You got to.
Yeah.
Running around mouth just colorful than a
that's
motherfucker.
unfortunate.
I know you from Toledo. Of course you like banana flavored
But
candy.
exactly gross.
The banana runts though, I know I'm coming in late, but
Yeah.
the banana runts is
Yeah.
We can fuck with
Them joints is
those.
nice.
That's it. That's
Them
it.
joints is
Banana
nice.
Runts, that's it.
Yeah. Nah. Nope. All right, Mike, you up?
I thought you was up. Scootz just went. Oh no, you
I
just
just
went.
went.
Yeah.
so-
Are you good?
Thinking about the baby.
You been eating that candy corn.
Right. Got your mind messed up.
So we in the top 5 now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right. So if they already mentioned, are we mentioning or we
I am going to for
Okay.
because
All right.
yeah.
All right, so 5 for me, then I'm gonna put Bit Ol' Honey here at 5.
Mm.
All right.
Respect.
We already discussed why that shit
I've
was
never
whack.
had it before, but
Nobody
I
should.
definitely had them. I ate them joints. Like bitter honey, eating a bit of honey is like
The personal attacks.
bitter honey's just them joints was horrible. Damn. Do I want to go next with this one? Eating a bit of honey was just like being black and claiming Baptist. It's because you was made to do that shit. Bitter honey is horrible.
Facts.
I'm gonna say this one. I'm gonna go with butter popcorn flavored Mike and Ike's.
Yeah.
Those
What?
were
You had
fucking
them?
I've never
Yeah.
heard
Yes,
of
I
that.
had those.
Yeah.
I'm glad them ain't never touched down. That's
Them
trash.
shits is horrible.
I know it's
Yeah, I had
nasty
it.
because I've had a
Yeah.
butter popcorn flavored Jelly Belly, and that was disgusting.
Think
Mhm.
about that times 10. Think of the
Ugh.
texture of a motherfucking
A whole
Mike
box
and
of them
Ike.
joints.
Huh?
Mm-mm.
A whole box of them, though. Mm-mm.
That's what I'm saying, yo. I
On
ain't finished the
purpose?
box.
Like
Nigga,
where?
no,
Hold
I
up,
was
I'm
a
about to
kid.
Google this because I just
Oh,
wait
baby,
a
I can
minute.
tell you every flavor.
Now, I
of
believe it
disgusting
because Mike and Ike had some shit that they weren't supposed to have out.
Yeah,
I
They
know
had
that-
jalapeno flavored Mike and Ike's too.
they did.
Yeah,
Chili
so
Mike and
I
Ike's,
believe
all of
it.
that shit. Yeah. Butter popcorn flavor Mike and Ike's. Some shit was disgustingly
Oh.
trash.
Yeah.
Man, the way Google auto-filled that, okay, so you're definitely telling the truth.
Oh, they still buying them. People
I didn't
still
even
buying
type
them.
it all, and it just
No, that's what. Listen, no discrimination.
Wow.
Discrimination. Anybody watching? That's a white
this
people
is
candy, bro.
disgusting looking. Hold on.
The right. It don't even look like Mike and Ike on the box.
Hold on, I'm gonna show you.
It's like Chad and Gary. Who the fuck is eating this shit? Look at that shit.
That's
horrible,
wild. I literally have. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I had those. I got set up on those. Like, yo,
Just
try
Like
these.
you
These
saw
joints
the
is
box
banging.
and you ate it? 'Cause
No,
that don't
my
even
man,
look
like,
like anything I would want.
somebody
like
hyped it up. Somebody hyped it up on me.
Hell
Like,
no.
yo, these are fly. They fire, and I tried
mean,
it.
I tried it on purpose. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, shit. I like
He said I
butter
tried it on
popcorn.
purpose.
See, I was set up with the Jelly Bellies. That's why they almost made my list just off the principle of they be
Of
having
what they
bull
are?
flavors and people will try to trick you, but
Yeah,
the
you
ones
get
that
the
are
bad
good are
Jelly Bellies
fire
now?
though. Like the ones that are good. So that's why I didn't put them on the list. But yeah.
No doubt. Cause the nigga will set you up with a throw up Jelly Belly.
Yeah,
Like, yo,
man. Now I ain't never had nobody do me that dirty because they might not be here no more. But
I got hit with the toothpaste one.
I got hit with grass before. That shit is a white people candy.
Facts.
man.
Listen, if there was a pumpkin spice fucking Mike and Ike,
She
every
said
white
you
girl
would
go
try
get
it
that
on
shit.
purpose.
I did try them on purpose. I mean, I like butter popcorn flavored shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like
I like buttered popcorn.
Facts.
That's
if
it.
they had pussy flavor Mike and Ike, you think
I
I'm not
don't
gonna
need
try
the
it?
I'm
essence
there.
of butter popcorn. I need butter popcorn. Like
I'm
what?
just saying.
That's
There's all
funny.
type of candies that's supposed to represent something that we've all come across and did not like.
Yeah.
So, you know, they just got me right there. You know what I mean?
Oh man.
Wow.
It's like niggas choosing Tahitian treat over red Fago. You probably got something wrong with you, but you know, it's a good substitute.
Yo,
What
that's
up,
a real thing.
What's the real thing?
Somebody choosing Tahitian treat over red Faygo?
yeah, motherfucking Ohio constituent in the comments. She
Oh
damn
nah,
sure
we can't do that. You got to ride with Faygo through the whole way through.
always.
Unless you getting like the name brand joint, you got to go Faygo.
Man, look, I told a nigga, you know how like when you go to Walmart and they got like the Pepsis and Mountain Dew all at the front?
Yeah.
And Michigan, nigga, the Faygos is at the front. All the rest of that shit in the back of the store.
That's because that shit right down the street.
Yeah, real shit. Yeah.
Yeah. So for my number 5, I'm going to the sister of the Almond Joy. I'm going to Mounds. Yeah, I'm coming back with the disrespect. The shit is still trash. It's still trash. I don't care that you took the almonds out. It's still garbage.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh man, that nigga said fuck the red and the blue. He's just, no peace.
No peace. Don't try to get no truce going on here. Both them shits is trash.
I want problems always.
Man, okay. I like both of them, but you know, it's whatever. My number 5 now is Circus Peanuts. I had it tied with Peanut Butter Kisses because I feel like they're equal. Fun fact, they're also made by the same company, so they just really can't do nothing right, as we can see. You know what I'm saying? So
clearly,
that's why I had them together. So
damn,
yeah, I
top
had
5.
that,
That's hot. That's
I had
hot.
that with them one joints. Yeah,
Them
my yeah, these last ones is yep.
So you could eat circus peanuts.
No. So we're going I could eat them at the front to I would never eat them. So 5 is saying I would not eat them.
Okay,
I would eat everything else like I would eat Whoppers before I would eat Peanut Butter Kisses, and I really wouldn't eat none of this shit. But
5 and below is definitely ain't.
Yeah, like we getting to the top.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
Let it be known that Good and Plenty should have been in my 5 then, because
I was very surprised that I was like, what else do he got on this list?
I hate them joints
because they're pretty high up on my list.
I hate them joints.
All right.
It's on you, Mike.
It's on me.
Oh yeah.
No. Is it on me?
Yeah, it is on you.
All right. So my 4. This is where it get,
this is we getting to the nitty gritty.
So look, this is where, I'm with my man Scootz, but I had them both together. I had Almond Joy and Mounds together.
Wow.
That's 4.
Number 4?
Yes.
Never. I never. Never.
Wow.
There's no need for that to be a candy bar ever in life.
I agree.
And I will go buy one right now. I wish I could because they're bomb.
So hold up.
No, they should be strapped to a bomb. That shit is horrible.
So Mounds and Almond Joy are the same thing, just one got the nuts.
Yeah.
Pause.
I would never
pause,
right? I would never. I don't know. Because once I tried the Almond Joy,
Kerber Roost, man,
that's my dude Sid.
Yeah, you up on the screen because I'm tearing that up.
Once I tried the Joy, I was not trying the Mound. I already knew that.
Man, I love almond Joy, and Mounds is cool, but I like that Almond Joy has the almonds.
Like you pronounced it right the first time, almond. This shit is trash.
Could have just let that slide. You
was right. Almond Joy. That's what it should be called. That shit is horrible, man. Joy.
Right, because he was tripping. He ain't pause at all. He's just, man. Yeah. All right. Penrose, you up?
Let me go back to my motherfucking list over here. I guess it's kind of the same thing, though. Like, because I already said Good and Plenty is black licorice. I mean, because it's the same shit.
They're two separate, though, because, yeah.
All right, bet then black licorice. Like, I hate the fact that black is the adjective that's associated with this fucking disgusting ass candy. Like, I would never disrespect my mother, But if I ever thought about it, it would be because she bought black licorice. Like, who eats this shit? Like, that shit is disgusting. Like,
that's my number 4 too.
It's the bane of my fucking candy existence. It makes my heart hurt. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But clearly there's worse because it's not your number 1.
I'm saying, but just because shit's worse don't mean it's not my bane. That shit is fucking horrible. That shit is like you know how like you ever gave somebody a breakup gift? That's you put that in that.
No, but
that sounds fuck out my life. Black licorice.
Facts.
Leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah, I think
you sent somebody mother black licorice on Mother's Day when they broke your heart last year. Fuck you. This for your mother. Like,
dang.
This shit's horrible, yo.
Black licorice had to be when they was making like red twines or Twizzlers. Black licorice had to be the accident, and
I'm glad you said red twines and Twizzlers because those are 2 different things.
2 different fucking
things.
They
do not taste the same.
At all.
I agree.
I'm glad you said that.
Or they
red
vines, right?
Red vines. But I knew what you meant. Yeah, black licorice. I don't care who makes it. It's all trash.
When God was making candy, Jesus walked in like, "Hey, Dad," he looked up and he was like, "Fuck, it was already made by them."
Hey, how is it that black licorice and black jelly beans taste exactly alike though?
Because it's the same shit.
What flavor is that?
I don't know. That's why I don't like his core black.
Yeah.
Dumpster juice.
We got to find that out. We got
that flavor. That's charcoal flavor, yo.
Gotta be
charcoal.
That's like exhaust or something like that. Like whatever machine they was making the red ones in, that black one was coming out the other end or something.
That's some shit like that. That's what it is. Fuck you, brother.
Oh man. My number. What we on? 4 or 3? 4. My number 4 is it might be different in some places, but jujubes or juji fruits, whichever one it is. Let me tell you something about these joints. They coated in powder and they taste like nothing, but they all got different colors. They are exactly what you thought Swedish Fish was.
No, that's Swedish Fish's brother.
They are exactly what you thought Swedish Fish were.
I started to put them on my list, but I don't eat those. I mean, I feel like I've only had them once. So, but it's all the same.
Them joints are still at movie theaters worldwide.
Yeah. Jujubes is like, that's the first trick out candy. Like, you see all the different colors and you thinking like, yo, it's multiple flavors. This joint gonna be good. And they all taste the same. It's just different colors.
Yeah, that shit trash.
I hate to say something. Licorice is actually the fucking flavor of the disgusting ass licorice.
Yeah.
Oh, word?
Yeah, that is the flavor.
So wait,
licorice, is licorice.
Wait, pause.
So why don't the red one taste like that?
Right.
Because that's not the flavor of a red licorice. It's supposed to be cherry. That's why red vines come the way they do, because they're supposed to be strawberry and they taste totally different than a Twizzler.
Oh, so like licorice is just like the flavor, and it's just so all liquor is supposed to be black, and then you might get a red joint that tastes different. I'm confused.
I think licorice is also like it's like a black person name. It could be more than one thing. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Yeah, Twizzlers are cherry, and then red vines is strawberry. But I think licorice is the flavor, and it's also the description of the candy. So that's why you have red.
It's like orange
and black licorice. What's orange?
I'm saying it's like orange. Like orange is the taste and
exactly. It's the
facts.
fruit and it's the color. Yeah. Yep.
That's crazy.
Okay.
Oh who's on?
Oh yeah, I was done. I said jujubes or juji.
I had black licorice here. So number 3.
That was your number 3?
No, that was my number 4.
That was 4.
Oh, okay.
All right. Top 3 nastiest candies. Come. Go ahead, Mike.
3 for me is them damn circus peanuts.
You would eat black licorice before you eat a circus peanut?
Well, black licorice ain't make my list, but
so you would eat black licorice?
Nah, I wouldn't. But, you know what I'm saying?
Why it ain't on your list?
But you know what?
But you know, a peep should have been on mine. So I really forgot. I'm telling y'all, I forgot that was a thing. And they didn't show up on any of the research that I did of I just Googled lists of candies just so I could see. Peeps didn't pop up. They know what it is. They know that ain't candy. You know what I'm saying? So, you know.
Peeps. And yo, is that so? That's a good point that you just made. Like, would we consider Peeps candy?
Facts. So
'Cause it's a
nasty
marshmallow.
it was. Because I'm trying to tell you, I looked at lists that had 50, 80. One of the lists had 87 candies. Other ones had 30.
What list you saw it in? Because I just see one list that didn't have Peeps on that shit.
I didn't see one list
Hey,
that
Peeps
did
is
have
so
Peeps.
horrible. Ants don't even eat it.
But that too, my nigga. Yes.
Yeah, and they don't never go bad.
So do we consider it candy? That's a good point.
It's a white people candy. That's probably why I wasn't on a lot of
Facts. Facts.
But it was white people on the list that I looked at. It was a white. I'm not gonna say there was a couple, but it was a white man and a white woman.
That's why Peeps didn't make their list. It's a white people's candy.
They love that shit.
Nah, but their list was like top candy, so it wasn't. I didn't look up nastiest candies. I just looked up. I just looked up candy because I wanted to remember what was out there, and it didn't show up in nobody's top 87.
They don't want nobody to know that it's their favorite candy, so people don't go buy it.
87 candies on a list, and Peeps was not on there. Like, it was not on there. Cadbury Bunny eggs was on there, and ain't they made
that
by
shit
the
nasty
same people?
too.
Yeah, I don't eat that.
I've never had one of those.
Looks like something I don't want.
Ain't that the one with the goo in the middle?
Yeah, in the middle.
You gotta pause that as soon as you bite into it.
Exactly.
Yeah,
just shoot all in your mouth.
Yeah, you gotta pause that when you bite it.
You motherfucking and bit some of that shit shooting out your Easter suit.
Oh yeah, that's no good. That's no good.
Yeah. But that popped up, but Peeps was nowhere to be found.
No doubt.
J Bug looked it up for us. It says Wikipedia says Peeps are candy.
Yeah, but Wikipedia is not a credible source. Like I could
not
use
whoever owns Peeps
Wikipedia
put that in there
for my college essays, so that don't count.
Shit.
Like, because anybody could add whatever to there. Yeah, it's candy. Let me go edit it and say it's trash.
Remember, if you are age or above, when copy and paste first became a thing, niggas was turning in whole Wikipedia papers. Like,
facts. Facts.
I don't eat candy. I eat in public. Yeah, real shit.
Circus peanuts to me taste like biting into a Nerf football or something.
I told y'all it's foam. It's made of foam and yellow 6.
Yeah,
that shit is horrible.
Say that.
Real shit.
All right, Penrose, you up.
Number 3, like it hurt me to say this, but I gotta say this not only just from realizing it was nasty, because as a kid I fucked these up. You couldn't tell me shit as a kid, but as an adult, these shits is nasty and they horrible for your health. And seeing as how what my favorite candy is made of, you wouldn't think that I would hate this shit. Them fucking wax Coke bottles with the juice in them. You remember them shits?
I've never ate that because it looks like wax.
Time out.
You looks like wax.
You don't swallow the wax, but you chew on it.
Oh, okay. That's I was about to say, you ain't supposed to eat the wax.
No, I didn't ever swallow the wax.
Okay.
No, nigga, I got good parents.
That's why
because the way you said it, that's where I thought you was going.
Just think about it, nigga. That juice was even nasty. That juice was like quarter water juice. That juice is like
and that shit was syrup.
Like topical. That shit where you drink and then that shit just hurts your throat. Like, that juice was like Sunny D and like different colors.
Of course they said it's candy. They ain't gonna tell you it's not candy.
Of course. Girls with horrible cooking say they make good food. What are you talking about?
I saw that. See, that was even on the candy list that I saw, but I have never the wax bottles.
Wax bottles,
yeah, but I've never seen that. I mean, I've never eaten that, so I couldn't speak on it. It's never looked like something that I was supposed to eat. It looked like that decorative soap. That's what it looked like.
trying to follow my older brother and shit with his dumb ass. I should have known I shouldn't have did that shit because my brother used to do dumb shit. Like take the army man with the parachute, throw him out the top window, or run downstairs and see if he can catch it. It never worked. Why am I following you eating fucking wax bottles?
Man, yeah, you was being led astray.
Yeah, man.
Big time.
That nigga probably watching right now. Sorry, nigga. Anyway.
My number 3 is saltwater taffy. I don't have no explanation. That shit is just it is what it is. It's trash. In the name itself, it's already trash.
I would eat that.
Saltwater taffy.
I saw that. I knew that was gonna be on somebody's list.
My first time ever eating it, it was in like a wax paper and all that shit was nasty. It wasn't nothing like a Laffy Taffy.
I mean, it's not.
It's not a Laffy Taffy. It's like
I see where you going. I see where you going with it.
Shit is trash.
I see. I see. It ain't going. It wouldn't make my list, but I see where you going with that.
Hey, no disrespect.
I don't eat it all like that.
All disrespect. That's a trash candy.
Like
no
it's not
disrespect. All disrespect. Real shit.
That's a trash candy.
Like that's
all right. My number
buy.
3 is Good and Plenty because I would eat black licorice before I would eat Good and Plenty because that candy coating over Good and Plenty just makes the licorice like that much worse. So
yeah, that shit remind me of CNAs. Yeah. Anytime I had Good and Plenty, I thought I saw a CNA in my head for some reason.
Yeah.
Like somebody who worked at the old folk home. Like, I don't want this shit. Yeah.
And them shits was purple and white too?
Yeah.
Yeah, trash.
That's my number 3.
Good and Plenty. All right, so 2. 2. Okay. 2 on my list is them peanut butter joints. Them joints.
Them one joints.
Them one joints.
Oh, yeah.
That's 2.
I feel it.
You got to skip those across. You got to use those as a rock. And, I don't even know. As a matter of fact, when we done, I'm going to do some research on that company and even if they still around, like how did they last?
Are because it's interesting because I don't think because I found a website. Let me see if
and they know the shit. They have to know it's nasty. That's why nobody ever knew the name. You know what I'm saying?
Facts, my nigga. Facts.
So here's their website, but on their website,
the name is Meister. That's enough.
Melster. So on their website,
though, that sounds like a scam.
They have a bunch of candies. Like I know y'all don't make Snickers, so I don't know what all they.
Oh, so hold up, go up real quick. Go back up.
They might be a licensing company.
That's what I'm thinking. I don't think they're a big ass candy store or something because. Yeah. But the only candies that popped up under them when I was doing my research was circus peanuts.
See right there. See right under the bonbons. That's what Scootz and I was talking about. That's how I used to.
Yeah, them dots. Candy buttons, trash.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what that shit is.
Oh, that's how the dots.
So not dots, but them shits.
For $3.75, that's a scam. Hey, them shits should be free.
Yeah.
And they all taste like medicine.
I've never had that. Horrible. That's wow. I've never seen that. Okay.
That's how the whole roll come, just like that.
The first time I seen them was at a poor church. Fuck them.
Poor church.
Yeah, they was giving out. I mean, hey, I'm just calling how I see it.
They don't never come in packaging either, bro.
Yeah. I see. I ain't never seen no package. You right. When you said dots on the paper, I'm thinking like the candy dots.
Yeah, that's what I was like. I ain't never had that. I get it in a box.
No doubt.
Okay.
My number 2 it's already been said, but my number 2 is the Ohio State of Candies, Circus Peanuts. Fuck Circus Peanuts. That shit is the Ohio State of Candies. Okay, you niggas better be glad I didn't put you first. Your fucking state is trash, just like this candy is trash. This shit is it's like Mike said, it's like biting into a Nerf. Who the fuck? Who made it? Like, I really want a nigga. I want to find me a nigga that's like, yo, nigga. Find me a nigga that eats circus peanuts like I eat candy corn, and that nigga probably murders. That nigga, his favorite.
Ain't no probably, bro. Ain't no problem. He got a body in the. He got a body in the meat locker right now.
Right now.
Yes.
What he said? I got bodies from what? Oh boy, on a first day out. That's his body count on murders.
Facts.
Yeah, I'm telling you, like circus peanuts and them them joints or whatever they call peanut butter kisses. That's like you're like Jeffrey Dahmer if you eat some shit like that. You gotta be sick like that.
And be enjoying that shit. Like,
Ain't no way.
They don't even taste like peanut butter. That's what makes me so mad about it. Because I love, like, when y'all hear my favorite top 3, 2 out of the 3 are peanut butter based. Because that's how much I love peanut butter in general. Just So
I was mad when I saw the name when they was associated with peanut butter at all.
Yeah, me too, bro. When I looked it up and I seen that shit, that's why I said I didn't want to tell niggas the name. Like, I love peanut butter. Like,
all right, next up.
Oh man. So you know what I'm saying? This one right here is the Michigan of all candies. You know what I'm saying? Whether they be good or nasty. You know what I'm saying? It had a nice little run in the beginning, and later on down the line, everybody realized how trash it was. And I mean, we done said it 1,000 times on here.
That's a double entendre.
Black licorice, man. Black licorice is my number 2. I mean, that shit is like eating a shoestring. What more can I say?
That shit is disgusting.
All right, so my number 2 is interesting because it was my number 1 until I did my last research and found my number 1, because I would actually eat this before I would eat my number 1. So surprisingly, my number 2 is candy corn. I cannot stand. Yeah, I know. I knew this would shock y'all.
We did come. The meme. Wait.
Let me finish. I cannot stand the texture of candy corn. That's even when I tried, and I know you remember this, Penrose. Last year I tried the sour ones because I'm thinking, okay, it's sour. Yeah. No, it's the texture, and I told y'all in the beginning I am a texture person. No, I'm not trying anything else because it's still candy corn on the inside. There's no candy corn in these. Then it's not candy corn.
That's a lie. It's candy corn all in them. I was just hoping you go get you a bag.
I won't believe you. Yeah, so it was my number 1 because based on texture, like I said, I wouldn't eat any of this crap, but I had to think of, okay, it's all nasty, but why do I dislike each one to break down which would I eat? So I would actually, I would eat black licorice before I would eat candy corn because of the texture. Like, I like licorice, regular licorice. I don't like candy corn. It's just, it's sugary wax. Literally, it's wax, but sugary. It's disgusting, but it's not the worst candy ever. So I will admit that publicly because I found the worst candy ever. As I was doing my research. So up until I was reminded of the worst candy. See, this was blocked out too. Candy corn was literally the worst for me. I'm still going hard for the army because nobody is out here defending my number 1 at all.
Your constituents is somewhere dropping their flags right now.
No.
So you can really tie your flag to the other joint, like in that meme, y'all hold it up. Like,
no, you didn't bring no unity. You didn't bring no unity. But I will admit that, and when I show y'all my next candy, when I tell y'all what it is, y'all will understand why it's number 1. But I forgot about that because I'm probably only had it once in my life, and it wasn't until I did the research that it popped up, and I'm like, okay, yeah, that has to be. And it was hard because that means I had to humble myself and not put candy corn number 1, but that's not me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm publicly, it is not the worst candy. I will never eat it. It is disgusting. This is all
Mike said when he came into the situation.
That's all I said.
That is not the worst candy out.
But what did I tell y'all though? I said, what I tell you, I said, I don't have a list. I have a category that's like, these are all nasty. I told y'all that. I never said it wasn't ranked till today. And I also told y'all this was hard for me to rank these Because I don't eat none of this shit. It's all nasty. You know what I'm saying? I'm not chewing no double bubble gum, but I would chew it before some of the rest of the stuff on this list. So I never said it was. I said it was in the category. These are the worst categories. That's about verbatim what I said. So, but it didn't make my number one, and I'm shocked because it was number one the whole time I had my list. I just put it in number one, and then my number one came through like, look at me now.
Look at me. Right. Like the ugly girl that fell out the tree during high go get it. I'm right here.
Bye, dude. Bye. All right, what's your number one, Mike?
So my number one is gonna make. I feel like a lot of people might not agree with this one, right? Probably, maybe a couple of y'all. My lady really don't agree with this. But Chico Sticks is my number one.
Get out the crew.
I can't.
Like peanut butter, and you don't like
Chico Sticks is fire, bro.
Yo, Chico Sticks taste like, I do like peanut butter, but they taste like biting in the sand.
It's peanut butter and coconut. How can you not like that?
I can't. That combination
it's like a
don't.
Butterfinger texture almost.
Without the chocolate.
Yeah,
and it's part of one of the best rap lines ever. I heard that she kissed Rob, I broke her Chico.
So you telling me that you would eat black licorice before you would eat a Chico stick? That's what you're saying on
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying. I didn't put black licorice on here because I figured like that's just the. I figured like 99% of the world would say black licorice is.
No,
that's definitely a common enemy.
Somebody is out here eating it though because they keep making
that 1%. It's like that 1%.
The same racist that's eating Charleston shoes
and cowtails.
Well, they gotta be rich.
Yeah,
y'all. Nah,
my
it's
wife,
like a Butterfinger. I like Butterfinger.
My wife, Chico Stick is her favorite, one of her favorite candies. So she over there somewhere probably like surprised I said that, but I can't do it. They made my now it was tough between that and them joints, the peanut butter. But I think I would probably eat those joints before I eat a Chico Stick.
That's wild.
Yeah,
man.
I knew people.
I would expect that.
Me neither.
I figured because they're popular. Like a lot of people like them.
They fire. Tripping.
Chico Sticks is alright.
I think you're the first person in life I've met that don't like a Chico Stick.
Same.
I'm probably like one of the only people I know that don't like it.
Right.
But I'm like, yo, I can't. And with Butterfingers, like I can eat a Butterfinger, but
yeah, he said Boston beans too. So
yeah, Boston
beans. I like those though.
Butterfingers
I only like because of nostalgia.
Butterfingers is probably like it's in the back end of candy bars that I would eat. Yeah,
man.
Pause. Right.
That's your chocolate enema.
2 Butterfingers, 1 Mike.
Right.
Whoa.
I see what you did there. 1 Mike. Yeah. Man.
Yeah. I like. I mean, some people agreeing with me in there.
Literally 2 people.
Chico.
It's only one person.
One person.
Somebody said, "What the fuck are you talking about? You think you know somebody? You think you know a motherfucker? God damn it, Tanique. Think you know a motherfucker?
You said her government name.
That's the name what she got on the thing.
Nah, but earlier you said hype, but now you mad. So it's
either. That's how you know I'm mad.
Right.
Okay. My number one, I got a tie for number one. Only because I had to throw something out earlier. I didn't really throw it out though, because I did say black licorice. But Sugar Daddies and Peeps. Same shit for me. Sugar Daddies, Sugar Babies, Peeps. All that shit's trash. It's the number one candy. Like
which
Peeps,
one is the one on the stick?
Sugar Daddies.
That's cool. The ones in the bag is trash. I'm with you on that, but the one on the stick is alright. Pause.
It's the same shit.
Nah.
That was good.
Nah.
if I had to choose one though, I'm gonna go with Peeps because Peeps, my nigga, is like a stiff mayo. It's a white people's candy. It's some shit that like
what?
Like
Peeps.
I don't
Okay,
know
yeah,
that
Peeps. I thought you said sugar daddies. I'm like,
I did fuck them too, but Peeps like every nigga I know, whether you been camping or not, if you only had a s'mores sitting in your backyard, or if you for real been out camping, every nigga has melted a fucking marshmallow with some chocolate and had a s'mores and enjoyed it. I don't know nan nigga that ever fucking ate a peep and was like, oh, give me another one. I don't know a nigga who's completed a whole peep.
Nah, them joints sit in the on the top of the refrigerator after Easter. That's
So
where you
next
get them
Easter,
joints. Yeah,
somebody throw them away.
every year.
Like when I
Decorations.
seen, y'all remember Malcolm in the Middle? Y'all remember when that nigga ate like 230 some peeps so he could
Nah, what episode was that?
The brother Francis, when Francis was in military school, they was trying to see how many peeps this nigga could eat. This nigga ate like 230 some peeps, and the nigga the whole time he was like, "Yeah, these are disgusting. Nobody likes them shit." So peeps is like I wholeheartedly would stop running from Michael. If a nigga was like, "Yo, if you eat these peeps, Michael Myers will leave you alone," I'm like, "Nah, nigga, give me Michael Myers." Like, fuck this. I'm not eating no peeps. Bro.
I take my chances with the knife.
I see people agree with you. Sugar daddy, yes. Sugar babies, no.
None
of that shit.
The sugar daddy is the joint. Pause again, because I don't even feel comfortable saying that.
My whole thing is anything I gotta eat, my nigga, that make my teeth. Like if I can't unclench my jaw because the stickiness of the candy.
Oh, nah, you ain't supposed to bite into it.
What you supposed to do?
I'm not even gonna say it. I'm not even gonna say it.
I'm gonna just go ahead
all
and say pause now.
All I'm saying is you just don't bite into it.
Hey, if this was like a sitcom, nigga, the next scene it'll be like a headline on the paper.
Right.
Sucks on sugar daddies. Like,
oh no! Don't put that out there. Please don't put that out there.
That is how that will go, though.
Yeah, man, that's it.
That's my number one.
Well, we already know what my number one is. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you, it's the devil's seeds. You know what I'm saying? My man Penrose enjoying the fake ones right now. They even tried to fool people with propaganda and you know what I'm saying, creating this whole Thanksgiving batch where it was supposed to be flavored
turkey,
like a feast of Thanksgiving, you know what I'm saying, greatness. But everybody knows it was still trash, and that's candy corn. Nothing about this is a real candy. I don't know how they even make them. I don't know what they make them for. I know they're not for real consumption, but you know what I'm saying, some people are able to eat them. But to be honest with you, yeah, candy corn is garbage.
Just like
the devil's seeds. The devil's seeds.
My number one, I'm gonna put it back up here because until I saw this, my number one was candy corn. I got to keep saying that because that's how much I hate it. But these I hate more. Like,
yeah, them trash.
Yeah, man. Like I don't know what this is. Like,
that's colored baking soda.
I don't right.
Pretty much.
Like,
yeah.
I don't understand how this is candy. And since 1847, see, like,
racism all through that.
Yeah.
I think it's just speculation, but it used to probably be called Nickos or whatever.
Or nigga.
Or Negroes. That used to be called Negroes.
Yeah. And they was like, oh, no. We gotta
listen. White people used to horse dive. Did y'all know that? So it's no
horse dive?
White people used to horse dive. They used to take horses on 60-foot diving boards and dive in the pools with them.
Yep.
There's no wonder that they eat shit like that.
I can't even, and they don't. I don't even feel like it has the. I can't even say it has the remnant of tasting.
It should be in the color purple.
It's like the consistency of Tums.
Right.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Yeah, I don't. It doesn't taste sweet. Like at least candy corn is sweet. I don't mind him.
Hey, niggas be doing kinky shit, I ain't man.
Yeah. But yeah, it's deception, and so it
Yeah.
had to be number one.
That's
Before
what
I
Eve
saw
ate
that
in
was
Eden.
Abortion pills. Told you.
man.
That's what she. That's why she got kicked out. No, I'm talking about candy corn. She got kicked out of.
All right, this nigga.
She got kicked out of Eden for eating candy corn.
All right, so top 3 faves. Let's go with that. Top three.
We just running all 3.
No,
Yeah,
we'll
we
do
still
it how
going
we
around.
did it. Yeah, we'll do it how we did it.
All right, so
Because it
3.
makes for good discussion on, I already know what.
3 for me.
It's disgusting. I should have kept this part out of the show. You forgot anyway.
All right, I did.
Scootz is the only one that remembered. I didn't even remember.
3 for me is Gummy Bears.
Okay.
Gotta go with. I mean, I was a little
Just
disappointed.
like regular gummy bears.
Regular
Any
gummy
kind
bears.
of gummy bear.
Hey, what
Yeah.
brand though?
That's what I was about to say.
So I
Dollar
started.
Store joints or the Haribos?
I can do any brand, any joint like Gummy Bears. I mean, I was a little hurt when I found out they were made with pork, but hey,
You wasn't that hurt.
I wasn't that hurt. Ain't nothing wrong with a little bit of pork or a fork, I guess, So hey, Gummy Bears, gummy worms, I could do that whole family. Pause, I guess.
Yeah, I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
Mike, you over there eating gummy bears like Russell Westbrook on the sideline?
Yeah. You gotta gummy bears. You gotta.
Yo, so my number 3 is actually Chico stick. I love fucking Chico sticks.
Okay.
Like, pause, I guess, on the stick part, but like that flavor profile, what it's made of. For one, you name another orange, brown, cinnamon tree looking candy that kids is like, nah, give me that shit. Shit's amazing. Okay. And then again, it's part of one of the best rap lines ever. I heard that she kissed Rob. I broke her Chico stick. I love that shit. Chico sticks are amazing.
All right.
I'm with him, man. Number 3, gummy bears. Any kind of gummy bear, gummy worm, any of that. I guess you could pause that too. But I noticed he said Haribo. He said Haribo, but didn't mention Black Forest. Black Forest is the joint.
Black Forest, yeah.
Black Forest is primo.
Those are the ones that are softer, right?
I don't know what they do to it, but that commercial on the Starburst commercial where they got the fighter jets flying in and they shoot the Starburst full of juice.
No, but
they also do that to the gummy bears. So whatever they did in that commercial, they did to the gummy bears.
I like Black Forest because Haribo is hard paws, but they're harder. So
facts.
All right,
they taste great though.
Yeah. My number 3 is funny. It's in that family. It's the trolley berry, so the sour crawlers, but the berry flavored ones. Yeah, those. Yeah, that's my number 3.
We talking now.
So them joints nice.
Oh, okay.
What was your 3 10? My bad.
You good? Trolley berry sour crawlers.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, those are my kids already know. They know what it is. I love that about my kids. They really pay attention to stuff like my favorite candy or whatever. So on Mother's Day or birthdays or Christmas, because they all are of the age of working and whatnot, I get nice little stuff like that just because, but like a bunch of stuff. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, my kids wait till I don't eat mine and finish it off.
All right, your number 2.
Number 2 for me. Sorry, Tam. Swedish Fish.
Ew.
Number 2 all-time favorite candy.
Oh my gosh. That is
something like that, man.
disgusting. I can't believe you don't eat Chico sticks, pause, but you eat Swedish fish. Like what?
Swedish fish is banging.
Ugh.
It's like you know what? It's not like a over. It's they got like a. I mean, it's weird why they so good because like they not overly sweet, but they got it's like they perfectly made. Like they got
Yep.
the right
No, I
perfect
feel like
amount of
perfect
sweetness.
is a very extreme statement for that candy. Like, you had me at okay, that's your favorite to you, but saying they perfect, no.
Perfect
Nice.
amount of sweetness.
Yeah, that's facts.
Mm-mm. All right, Penrose, what's your number two?
Number 2. Shout out to the whole fucking gang. Shout out to the whole coalition.
That's your number 2?
Yeah, candy corn is not my favorite candy.
Oh,
It's
okay.
not.
I'm surprised.
I go hard for it because I love it. It literally is my second favorite candy in the whole world. It can't be my favorite candy because you can only eat it like 1.5 months out the year. You know what I mean? But candy corn is number 2.
This is so funny because I know y'all thought candy corn was gonna be my number 1, but it was my number 2, and I thought candy corn was gonna be your number 1 favorite, and it was your number. Hey, what I say, Joe and Love, but homies.
Hey,
Man,
season 3 is fire, by the way.
Don't tell me no. Hey, speaking of which,
you ain't seen season 3. Did you finish this, Scootz?
I got like 2 episodes left. It's getting oh my goodness.
Well, speaking of which,
it's getting spicy.
If you're a U fan and you listen to my show, Chris from Shenanigans with Friends and I will be doing weekly breakdowns of each episode because that's usually I don't get that in depth, but that is a show. It's all about what I talk about, relationship dynamics and all that. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Don't say nothing because I haven't watched it yet. All right.
I ain't gonna say shit.
Yeah, though, number 2. That's kind of dope how that happened. But yeah.
Right. Hey, told you we was gonna walk out of here with the flags tied together.
Annoying. You annoying.
That's hilarious.
They go right back out there gang banging in these Twitter and IG streets.
As soon as this motherfucking shit is
over,
throwing up sets and shit.
I already got a tweet in mind right now.
Oh, she got one in the chamber. She got one in the chamber.
Yeah.
Nigga, look, I figured out how to put Twitter on the computer while we was doing this, nigga. I'm ready. It's over. Tweet.
Let me go ahead and draft this.
My number
right
2
now.
is Now and Laters. You can't go wrong with them.
Yeah.
Okay. Most consistent, you know what I'm saying? Candy in the hood, you know what I'm saying? You go for a nickel, throw them joints up there, boom. You know what I'm saying? You get if you got $1, you winning. You know what I'm saying? You go back and sell them for a quarter, go back, good hustle.
Real shit.
All right. So my number 2, I told y'all 2 out of my 3 are peanut butter based. Peanut butter M&Ms. Oh my gosh.
Talk to me nice.
And I used to peanut M&Ms. I guess maybe pause, just maybe, but those used to be my favorite until they came out with peanut butter. Like, man,
M&Ms, yeah, I feel you. And then they came out with peanut butter. Yeah, you right.
Yeah, peanut butter M&Ms is life. I love those. Yep.
Yeah.
All right, number 1.
My number 1. Tam, I'm with you on the peanut butter kick. My number 1 candy of all times till to the grave. Matter of fact, I might want to be buried in a wrapper like this. Reese's peanut butter cups.
I feel you.
That's crack. That's crack to me.
Can't go down. You can't go bad with that.
You can't go bad with those. But I will, because now that you said the peanut butter M&Ms, I will take peanut butter M&Ms over the Reese Pieces though.
Yeah. It's so different. Like, whoever, I don't know if the same company makes it, but they are, but I've never.
It don't taste like it's the same peanut butter in the cup as the pieces.
It's weird. Yeah. Peanut butter M&Ms though. Mike, I got some over there. Like right now, that's my weekend treat. Like, you know what I'm saying? Trying to keep sweets on the weekends.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
Reese
Okay.
Cup.
I
That's me.
feel it. I feel it. Penrose, your number one. I need to hear this because my mind is blown that it wasn't candy corn.
So my number one honorable mention, I got an honorable mention and a real number one. The honorable mention is a Zero Bar. Zero Bar is my shit. I love Zero Bars. It's the best candy bar ever. If you've never had a Zero Bar, go find one. Them shits.
What's in that joint? Because I see it all the time.
Yeah, I've never had that.
It's like, I don't even know, nigga. It's just amazing. It's like white chocolate. It's like, because it's a white candy bar, so it's like white chocolate, and it's got like, it looked like white nougat. It looked like somebody took a Snickers and was like racist Snickers and
nice.
Like, let that bitch go. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, I'm going to try that joint out. I used to call them Zorro bars.
Yeah, I fuck with Zeros, man. Funny story. Some lady in my hood, when she came home, she found out she was pregnant. She gave my husband a Zero Bar, and he was like, "What is this for?" She said, "Because that's gonna be his name, and we ain't having no more after that." There's a nigga from my hood named Zero because he was the last kid that his mom had. He ain't fucking with. My number one though is Nerds. My favorite candy of all fucking time is Nerds. Okay. I've had Nerd ropes. As you see, I got Nerd candy corn, boxes of Nerds, nigga. Like a chick, like my old lady pissed me off.
With you on the
do
Zero
something she ain't got no business doing. You want to make up with me? I don't even need no head. Bring some Nerds home, and I will probably forgive your ass. Like I was just playing. I love it.
Okay, I'm about to say I ain't with you on that one, brother. You had me with the nerd ropes, and then you said that I was out of there after that one.
Nah, Nerds is literally last year or a year before last. I was messing with this chick, and like I came home and it was a box from Amazon, nigga, just big dumbass Nerd ropes. Like I fuck with Nerds, bro. That's my favorite candy ever. To this, like since a kid.
To this day.
To this day.
All right, Scootz, what's your number one?
All right, so I also have an honorable mention. My honorable mention is Jolly Ranchers. Just another plug from the hood. You know what I'm saying? I had to make sure everybody knew Jolly Ranchers is always there. But my number one all-time favorite candy, I'm talking about no matter what goes on. And mind you, real quick, I don't even eat candy like that.
Me neither.
But I'm telling you, if I could eat candy all day, every day, it'd be a Twix bar. Oh my goodness! You talking about some of the greatest joy in the world is in between two Twixes. Pause. I don't know if you can plug that in there, but I'm gonna go ahead and let that ride. But I'm telling you,
never know. It's good to be safe.
Yes, I'm telling you, and nothing makes anybody more happier. Not just me, just anybody in the world more happier than you don't know whether it's the right or the left. You don't know. You never know. You just enjoy it. It's just Twix bar.
It's right and left Twix.
So since we're doing honorable mentions for our first one, okay, I feel it. My honorable mention for my number one is peanut butter Twix. Like those, man. When I tell you,
what we talking about? Cookies and cream Twix too. What we talking about?
Man, nah, but peanut butter. I told you, peanut butter is my thing, and like there was a point I would. Like you could only get them certain places, and it was this gas station by where I used to live. So I would stock up. And I didn't eat them all the same day, but just because if I didn't have a supply, that's how much I ate it. I wouldn't be able to get it. They knew me. They knew what I was here for. If I walked, I didn't even get. I'm
only here so I get fined.
Right. I didn't even
get
gas from, or I didn't go inside when I was getting gas. So if I walk in and they ain't have none, because the same dude would always be there. He'd be like, the shipment ain't came in yet. Bruh, what you doing? And I'll just leave. You know what I'm saying? So that's my honorable mention. Now, my number one is actually white chocolate Reese's peanut butter cups. Now, Reese's peanut butter cups used to be my number one to the day I die, period, until I was introduced to white chocolate. There's just something about the white chocolate with the peanut butter. it just hits different. And man, that is my number one of all. Yes.
That's not bad. I gotta get my honorable mention in Lemonheads. I know we mentioned that earlier in the night.
Hey.
Okay, I feel
Lemonheads
Mhm.
gotta be up there.
So
I'm surprised
besides
nobody said that.
Penrose's candy corn and your Swedish fish, I feel all the rest of y'all choices.
I'm surprised nobody said the cookies and cream Hershey's bar, man.
That shit trash.
Not top three. It's all right, but not top three.
Oh,
That shit is like no bullshit. You eat dog.
that's
you
in my
eat
top
a whole-
five. That's in my
you
top
eat-
five.
Eat
Nah, it
one.
ain't in
You
my
eat a
top
whole one in
nothing.
one sitting, my nigga. Like you going that nigga.
If I eat a whole one in one sitting, my nigga, let me tell you something. The biggest
That's like
smile is going to
diabetes, my
is
nigga.
going to spread on my face. The
That's
biggest
like
smile
you might as
ever.
well go back to chewing sugar out the bag while we was riding bikes.
That's what you doing when you eat candy corn. You eat chewing on sugar,
I like what you did,
and
there.
not even the good
Yeah,
sugar.
like wax.
Yeah,
That was nice. That was a
that's the
beautiful
leftover.
segue.
That's the leftover sugar from the sugar plant.
They got you.
This
They got
is
you
why
so
I got
messed
one
up
in the
that you take.
chamber, Mike.
You taking the
Ain't
white
no
candy
unity
bar.
in this. I told you.
Taking
Ain't
the
no
Don't
white
forget-
candy
unity.
bar
I'm
and
just
allowing
saying.
the white man to make you believe that little black specks are bigger than big black specks, and you in the white man's world. I don't know. It's
What
like,
is
Don't-
happening?
don't-
Let me tell you
forget.
something, brother. It's the truth about the candy bar is that the black is
Man,
infiltrating
it's
the white,
fire.
and that's why
Well,
I
you
eat
already
that.
know
Brother.
I've said it's fire on them. It's so fire.
Don't
It's
forget
so
that we
fire.
tied the flags earlier, man.
And I told
We
you,
already-
ain't no
Oh.
unity.
You can't- we already tied the
You must-
flag.
you niggas must not seen my tweet already. I tweeted already. Fuck
He didn't already start firing up.
dang shit. We out here.
Everybody check.
I'll read that later. It's a little
Right.
a lot more words than
Oh,
I
yeah.
expected it to be. Man, this was a great discussion. It was traumatizing. I laughed, I cried, I was amazed and shocked. You know what I'm saying? Hey, before we get up out of here, first of all, I'll do that last. Tell the people where to find you, which the links to their Twitters, if you're hey, thanks for coming through, Jason. Appreciate it. The links to their Twitters, if you're watching on Facebook and YouTube, it's been in the description. Definitely follow them on Twitter. They're all content creators. They'll tell you more about that and all that good stuff. But when Mike is gonna drop an episode, let's revisit that. But yeah, before we get up out of here, if you have any events coming up, whatever, plug yourself, plug your stuff, all that good stuff.
Man, well, look, like I said earlier, 1/4 of Off the Record podcast. I appreciate you as always, Tam, for having me on. And then, of course, like sharing the stage with these black talented content creators. That's dope. Scootz said it earlier. We doing black brands, black creators. Tam made this. This is one of hers. So get one of those.
That's what's up. I appreciate that.
Get one of those. But nah, man, like we out here. We'll be back one day. You know what I'm saying? I don't.
Whoa. You went from soon to one day. Hold up.
Right.
Wait a minute.
Every once in a while.
Y'all catch that? You know what I'm saying?
He gave us soon. At the beginning of the show, it was
yeah,
soon.
now you're telling the truth. Now it's one day.
Every once in a while, we fall into our new edition, mode. And like one of us is Bobby Brown for the month. So, I don't know which one is Bobby Brown. We can't find them.
Brandon being Bobby over there.
Brandon probably Bobby this month. You know what I'm saying? So, but man, we'll be back. We'll be back soon. And we appreciate y'all for checking us out. Follow me on Twitter at OTR_Mike. Check the podcast out. We on all podcast streaming platforms. We there, so check it out. Catch up to where we are now. You got some time. You got a little bit of time to catch up.
They got a lot of episodes. They got a lot of dope content. Like, go through the back episodes. Pause.
Yeah. Pause. A lot of pause. But yeah, man. Tam, as always, I appreciate it, man. Penrose, Scootz, yo, I appreciate y'all too, and I see y'all out here. Keep doing y'all thing.
No doubt.
Appreciate it.
No doubt. First of all, Tam, thank you for hosting this. Congratulations on 100 episodes dropping today. Before we did this show,
thank you.
Mike and Scootz for allowing me to share stage with y'all. I appreciate y'all. Again, for anybody that's still watching, my name is Penrose and I. If you don't know me, you just probably got some fucked up ass old heads. Like I said, 1/3 of All Docked Up, 1/2 of Protest and Riot. All of Penrose versus anybody. Come support me, yccentertainment.com/protest and riot, and then sign on to the Patreon. As far as having things coming up, if you've seen anything about me being in Atlanta for my birthday, you notice the shirts that we were wearing. I appreciate my teammates. That is not only my crew, but that's also a tour. Shout out to D Murph. We are planning the first quarter. I'll just say the first quarter of 2022. I appreciate my teammate tour should be stopping in New York. So whenever we let y'all know it's gonna be, once we solidify on the date, come out, come network with us, come enjoy New York with us, and yeah, that's all I got going on right now. So.
Man, first and foremost, Mike, nice to meet you, man. You know what I'm saying? Penrose, you already know what it is, bro. Tim, thank you for having me on. Congratulations on episode 100.
Thank you.
Just like they said earlier, though, make sure you keep going. Don't let it stop you. I did that, and that's why I'm on podcast number 3. But you know what I'm saying? I'm Scootz Bronsen, 1/2 of the Viewers Anonymous podcast, 1/5 of the 4-3 podcast. Go check them out whenever y'all get a chance. Follow me on Twitter. And I have something that I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get as many people as I can to get these 3 episodes down. I got something I'm doing called Isolated Society. It's going to be a panel discussion between men and women in the podcasting space or just in the content creator space. So I'll be getting with a few people here soon. Y'all look out for that. It'll be on my Twitch. I'll be posting everything on my Twitter. So go check that out.
Yes.
Yeah,
Man, this is dope. First of all, whoever's still here, thank you for sticking with us these past couple hours while we really sat up here and just argued about some candy. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't take for granted those of y'all that tune into my live shows. I don't take for granted. I feel like I'm gonna get emotional. I don't take for granted the people that have actually listened all the 100 weeks that I've had a show. You know what I'm saying? I met up with some friends from high school over the weekend, and one of them was like, yeah, I've been checking out your show. And my homie's wife was like, yeah, I like what you're doing. And it's like, stuff like that is dope because you see people listen, but you don't know who listens until, you know what I'm saying, they tell you. So like, I just really appreciate all the podcasters I've met. Like Mike said in the beginning, I didn't know what to expect. I came in this a solo podcaster. I didn't know none of y'all before Twitter, you know what I'm saying, and before I became a podcaster. And all the people in the retweet groups and everybody that has just supported me in different ways, people who just see my stuff on the timeline and retweet it. That in addition to the people that listen, people that come to all my live shows and let me know they're here. I appreciate y'all. I don't take this for granted. I'm definitely going to keep going because this is therapeutic for me. I got a lot of ideas that my kids, we're going to do a Offspring Chronicles, you know what I'm saying? So me and my kids are going to start doing stuff, the 4 of us. They've all been on for like solo episodes for them, and now we're going to start doing stuff together. And I got a bunch of other ideas. Like I said, next Saturday, the 30th, is the next podcast happy hour. Let's go there. So Chris, Shenanigans with Friends, she's hosting it. It's going to be at, I never get this right, 8 Eastern, 7 Central, 5 Pacific. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a Halloween extravaganza. We're all going to be dressed up. If you've watched a podcast happy hour, you already know the vibes. If you never have, there are 5 of us, black female solo podcasters. And when we say solo podcaster, like that really holds a lot of weight because there is a lot of work, not just creating the content, but promoting it, networking, all of it takes energy. But 5 of us, we have 5 different style shows. We all come. We started as just friends. We met because the pandemic, you know what I'm saying? Folks wasn't going outside. So we started having Zoom movie nights, and now it's a monthly show. So come through, like I said, on Chris's platform on Saturday, October 30th at 8 Eastern, 7 Central, 5 Pacific. Like I said, poetry event, spoken word night next month, November 12th, which is actually my 2-year anniversary. So it's just, the theme is a celebration, and then myself, Penrose, and Lindsay, who were on the last one, we coming through with some stuff again. And to y'all, man, I don't take for granted when I invite people to my live shows, the willingness that people have to just be like, yeah, I'm with it. Even if I don't even have details, sometimes people don't find out till we live what's going on. I've tried to get better at that though. You know what I'm saying? And tell people, because Mike, Autumn, and Juice came on the first karaoke battle and they agreed to it. And they didn't even know how it was going to go down and didn't find out till we was live. And that's what told me, like, okay, I got to start telling people in advance, like, give us some more details. But, man, OTR Mike, you one of the first podcasters I met. Always been supportive. We need y'all to come back with some episodes, though. So y'all got to get off that Bobby Brown, whoever's on that. But I get it. I get it. Life happens, you know what I'm saying? But always supportive, always encouraging. And Mike is the reason I do live shows. Mike was telling me to do live shows before I was even on that. And I'm like, I don't know. I don't see the point. And he just, man, you gotta, it's a whole different group of people. And it is. There are people that they tune into every live show, but might not even listen to an episode because they want to interact with me or, whatever. So appreciate you, Penrose. I appreciate you as a content creator, but I also appreciate the way that, like, God uses you to speak things that I need to hear, either on the mic, like on episodes we recorded, spoken word night, or just, we talking. Appreciate you. It's really unfortunate that you eat candy corn. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, everybody has their flaws. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's perfect. You know what I'm saying? And Scootz, this is my first time actually like talking to you outside of Twitter. So I guess it's like nice to meet you. Thanks for hopping on the live.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks for you know what I'm saying, being on my camp. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, for sure.
I thought it was gonna be me against the world on here for a second because I didn't know you didn't like candy corn. But look at God, you know what I'm saying? How he puts things together. You know what I'm saying? He didn't want me out here by myself.
I couldn't even do you like that, Queen.
Corn as number one, but he did. So it's all good. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's
all right.
Gotta hold it down.
Came through.
Yeah, man. Sometimes your lieutenant, you know what I'm saying, gotta hold it down for you. You know what I'm saying? But oh man, and then I mean, I had my 100th episode drop today, but episodes drop every Thursday. So check me out. Wherever you're following, the link to my website is in the episode notes. Literally on whatever platform you're watching on, it's in there. And just go to the podcast page and you can check out episodes. I just dropped my No, I've Been Changed episode today with Jay. Yes. So that's all we got for y'all. Let's see what the comments. Appreciate it. Thank you, Autumn. We are waiting on them. Man, it's okay to be soft. Sometimes that's what y'all be trying to tell me. You know what I'm saying? Yep.
The
No
only
doubt.
group chat. Tell them again, Autumn. I know what it means.
I know what that means too. You know what I'm saying? But
motherfuckers out here fake claiming they started their shit out of group chat. They started their shit first. And your
it's a lot of that.
You light skinned nigga, your motherfucking movement ain't even moving. anyway. I'm done.
I was with him until he said the light skin thing, man. I was with him until he said the light skin thing, man.
Yeah,
I get emotional about my people.
I feel it.
We all together, brother.
Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and get up out of here. We appreciate y'all
Penrose be starting shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we appreciate y'all tuning in. Those of y'all that are still on here, have a great rest of y'all night. Don't eat no candy corn. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't care what. Hey, and next October 1st, be ready because the war is going down again. Claim your side. Claim your set. We got some
Claim
stuff.
your size now.
Right. Claim your side. Right. Claim
it's only
your
one side to claim.
Thank you, Chris. Yes, claim your sides now and be ready because the war ends this year on November 1st, but it comes back around on October 1st. We got some stuff coming for y'all.
Hey, hopefully me and Scootz got something for y'all on the end of motherfucking what am I trying to say? Halloween night.
Facts.
Be on the lookout for some shit.
Oh yeah. Big Titty Praises is happening again Friday. Don't miss out. Don't miss out. Yeah, Halloween edition. We got busy.
Y'all was so serious about that thread, boy.
Hey man. Yeah.
We caught flack from niggas. All of the women was like, "Oh my god, I love it."
It was dudes in there
Jay.
like trying to chop us down, like, and it was crazy because everybody we tagged was happy about it.
And you weren't disrespectful, like
that's what we said.
Like it wasn't like some creeper nasty stuff. It was
Yeah. I pointed out like good smart shit and all that shit.
That's what I'm saying. We had a whole thread. Jay. We had a whole thread before that of just about how amazing they were.
Oh yeah, I was trying to figure out how we had arrived at this place. You know what I'm saying? So I went through every quote tweet because I had time that day. So I went back. I'm like, how the hell? What is happening? So yeah, I saw it, and yeah, something about I don't even know. It was a lot of appreciation. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot going on. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get. Y'all know I be messing up. People should know that. I thought I would grow in that. That's the one thing that I didn't grow in that area. Since episode 1, I've been messing up on my words like and I never edit it out because it's like that's who I am. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like y'all are literally writing my train of thought. So I'm gonna just say excuse me or whatever and keep going because I don't be feeling like doing all that editing anyway. It's a lot. So
yeah.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Have a great rest of y'all night. Bye.
Peace.
Don't eat no candy.